at that. Beautiful, beautiful. We're in South Jersey. We're in the Pennsville area. We're gonna be headed a little further south. Beautiful, man. This part of Jersey down here is like my happy place. Just come down here, get your mind cleared out, and head back to the city. My bad. I'm in, where is it? Like Penns Grove, New Jersey. Right across the river is Delaware. So I'll show you. That's the Delaware Memorial Bridge over there. Yeah, it's like Pennsville, New Jersey. I'm gonna get out and get y'all a better view. Beautiful out here. I love it down here. Yeah, so we're probably like 20 minutes from 30 minutes from Pennsylvania, from like Delaware County and Chester and all that. A long way from Iowa, hell yeah. Long way from Iowa. Let me get y'all a better view. You can see where the old pier was. This would be a big boat dock piers. And that's Delaware on the other side of the river. That's Wilmington straight ahead. I'm gonna walk over it. I don't want to put this dude I don't want to aim the camera straight at bro, but I want to get you a full picture of the bridge and all that. I don't know if you could fish. I think you might be able to. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Do you know if you could fish down here?
Okay.
Can you fish down here?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Best place, see where that pavilion is?
Yeah.
It's like how it juts out.
Yeah, yeah.
The back side of that.
Okay. What are you catching down here?
Oh, they don't. Right now, man, it's probably perch, catfish, eels.
Okay.
And stripers ain't running, so you might get lucky and catch one, but
Okay.
stripers are running. It's a pretty good spot too.
Oh, all right.
Catch any giants, but some decent ones.
Yeah. Cause I'm from over PA, but we've caught like some good sized catfish over there, like off of Marcus Hook down there.
Okay.
But yeah, I never fished over here.
You get a mix of channel cats and white cats.
Okay.
There's white perch and goddamn eels.
Things are fucking disgusting. Yeah, I hate those things.
I hate them things.
I do too, bro. Straight from hell, dude. Yeah, have a good night, brother. All right, so that's the Delaware Memorial right there. Where's that?
Follow the river until it makes like a hard bend to the left.
Okay.
It's like it's where the solar farm is.
Oh, all right. Well, you go back behind there?
You go in there, there's like 5 fish back in there too.
Oh, no shit. All right. Cool. I appreciate it.
Yep.
All right, so that's the Delaware Memorial. This is the Delaware. I guess this is the Delaware Bay at this point. Some people say it's the bay. Oh, you got cargo ship. This is an old place, man. A lot of immigrants from Italy, Ireland came down here. All over the place. A lot of immigrants came from Eastern Europe, even Jews came down here during the Holocaust. Pretty much everybody, the Italians, Irish, everybody that immigrated here in that time. A lot of them came to this spot right here. Well, I mean to this town, like they moved down to this part of Jersey. Like fucking Pennsgrove, Pennsville, Salem. It was like damn near all Irish and Italian at one point. A lot of them stayed out here though. Some of them. Man, this joint is fucked up. I got this shit so ghetto rigged, you wouldn't even believe it. I'm just about to get a new one, but the fucking shit broke on me. Alright, let's go. Oh, saltwater? No, that's actually it's probably a mix. Cause it's probably fresh water actually. No, I would say fresh water. I mean it leads out to the ocean. German Irish, okay, yeah, me too. I'm mostly Irish, but I do have some German in me. German and like a tiny bit of Spanish. But it's like probably not even notable. The DNA test said 5%. That dude was chill as fuck though. That dude was cool as shit. So he said, I don't know if you guys can hear our conversation, but he said you could catch catfish back here. You can catch stripers, but it's off season for the stripers. And what else did he say? Oh, eels. He said there's a lot of big ass eels down there. That's crazy because I used to jump in that water when I was a little kid. I'll never go in that again. I didn't realize it was eels like that up in that joint. Harry, hey, what up? What up, dog? Haha, what up, Tino? Salam alaikum, brother.
Not a lot of social value to getting people to like focus on an AI friend who's, you know, telling you that you're great and listening to everything you say and being sycophantic. That's sort of a side issue. I think for this
man, it's quiet
purpose,
shit
like,
down here.
the way
like, no
I see
traffic.
the technology and what it's good at.
I probably would move down here, down by the river.
Places that are expensive and it's always going to rely fundamentally on the human artistic aspect.
Well, I think the more it becomes ubiquitous, the more people are going to appreciate real things that are made by real people. You know, like you still appreciate a handmade table. You know, you're going to appreciate, like, did you see The Beast in Me, Claire Danes?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Fucking great.
Yeah, I heard it was great.
That lady, woo,
That's terrific.
woo. When she's in a scene, you're just like, Jesus Christ. Like,
Great actor.
like her fucking lips are quivering. Like, you believe everything that she's saying.
But you're right. People want that.
You can't fake that.
You can't.
Right.
I'll say, like, I did this interview with Dwayne Johnson because when people are in these awards things, they sometimes have other actors interview them, you know, and I did this interview with Dwayne, and
Go
I
back
asked
and
him,
see
there's
some
this
more.
scene in The Smashing Machine where
The
he's
area is
overdosed on drugs
interesting.
and his buddy comes to see him in the hospital.
Yeah.
And it really walloped me, this scene. I thought it
Oh,
was
this
so
looks
great.
like the little
And
project
I
for
asked
the
him, I
town.
was just like, can you just tell me about this scene? Like, did Benny Safdie direct it? Did Benny write it?
Because it's mostly like, I don't, maybe that's not projects. It kind of looks like
Put
them.
it together,
Could
and
possibly
how
be.
did that scene come to be? Dwayne goes, well, my father was an alcoholic. I don't remember if he said substance abuse or alcoholic. I didn't know his name. But he had a substance issue.
Yeah, I do too, Tom.
And he would talk.
Yeah. Now you could tell like some of these houses are over 100 years old.
Defend-
Obviously these aren't, but
This thing this guy comes to, he's overdosed. and
that's just the back of his storage.
He's going, yeah, isn't it crazy? And then I woke up and I mean, I could hear him, but I couldn't really hear him. And you see him, he's kind of tapping. And his friend finally kind of holds his feet to the fire.
I'm just trying to keep it so y'all can actually see.
Dwayne literally starts to burst into tears and just pulls the hospital sheet up over his head. And it's like, I mean, it was, I'm not doing it justice. I mean,
I've seen it.
I know
It's
you've seen
amazing.
it. But he said, yeah, so he explains that about his father. And then he goes, and when my mom was diagnosed with stage 3 lung cancer, she was alive. And I looked at her and she just, and I was like, all right.
Yeah, this whole area is real interesting to
that,
me.
right?
Because all the towns are like this.
It's
High-tech projects.
and the actor in it, right, sees this scene,
Yeah, I don't know if it's project. I think it's like one of the mixed income joints.
pulls these,
I mean, it looks pretty clean and shit. This whole town is old as shit. There's another one down here in Salem that's like even older, and the town's like crumbling to pieces. Have you been on my live before and seen when I went to Salem?
tear up. Like, that is, there's no fucking AI.
That's like right down the street, and you can tell the houses down there are super old. The architecture of the houses is crazy, but they're like falling apart, and the town has just turned into the hood completely. Like the whole city for real is like the trenches, but you could tell the architecture and everything on it was like beautiful. DX, what up, homie? Yeah, we could check. We might as well because it's right up the street. So I mean, it's not right up the street, but yo, if y'all ever seen the video I posted of the orbs, that shit was down here. I seen 2 of them. Like, bro, y'all gotta watch the video so I don't sound crazy trying to tell you. But some of these things I seen in the fucking sky out here were wild, and I was on live when I seen it. Yeah, Jersey. I think we're in Pennsville right now. I'm not positive. But we're in like the Pennsgrove, Pennsville, Salem area, like all that shit. Council Bluffs. I heard that before. For some reason I used to work for Verizon. I used to do I did sales, and I would help people set up like big offices with all their phones. I set up a whole city, not Grand Rapids, Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina. Their whole I sold them all their phones for the police station, the fire department, municipal building, library, and I got $15 off each phone. Bro, I got probably 12 racks off of that one deal. That was like back in the day when the sales game was popping. I don't know if it was just this one joint Verizon contracted us to do, just to sell their IP phones. Or what do they call the phones that go off the internet? I forget what them shits are called. But we would get $15 for each one. So if you sell a whole business, all their phones, like just the phone they use to call the store and shit like that, regular phones. So So we'll try to get the whole shit like a hotel. My man got like a 20 band check off selling phones to a hotel. And it was legit. Like it wasn't, we were working for Verizon. Verizon hired, like outsourced us. Outsourced my company Soba, and they gave us $15 for each phone. So if you go and sell 100 phones at one job, man, that shit. But it was one of them things that just kind of came and went. Like you kind of had to get it while it was hot. I don't really think that. What are those phones called? The kind of phones on that run off the internet. It's like VP phones, or I keep thinking VPN, but obviously it ain't that. But I don't know. We got money from selling them shits. But I was kind of hating on this one kid because he kept getting all the good deals, and I felt like I was better than him, but he was just getting lucky. And he had a deal. He got a deal that was fucking 20 grand for the one. It probably took like a month to close. So my shit that was 1,200 or 12,000 for the one deal probably took a month to close too. So it wasn't like you were just doing that every day. It's a 12. You could make 10, 12,000, but it might take you the whole month to get it all done. But if you got 3 or 4 of those rolling, you got a couple smaller joints, so you could kind of knock those out. But then you got the big one, bro. We used to get money. That was crazy. I wish that shit was still around. I was balling, but I fucked it up. I was young. I didn't know what to do with money like that. I was a fucking dumbass. I had no plan, you know. Oh, damn, the speed limit's 50. I didn't know it was going fast like that. No wonder this dude's riding my ass. Track phone? Nah, not a track phone. It's not like illegal phones. They were like the actual business phones. Like I sold a hotel its phones. So like a hotel, how they have like a phone in every single room. Their phones were getting old, and they wanted to get new ones. So I would show them our phones. It was like some new house phone Verizon came out with, like a high-tech drone that runs off the internet. And then we would try to get him to replace, you know. So he's gonna go with somebody to buy all his phones. So I'm just trying to make him come with us. Get that little smooth 5 bands. Like a lot of them would be smaller drones, like 3 bands, 5 bands for the sale. Bro, when you have one of them big ones though, I think they're called VP phones, possibly. If anybody got access to Google, look it up. See, maybe it's the IP phones. What are the house phones that run off of Wi-Fi or the internet? Somebody ask Google that real quick. So now it's annoying me. Yo, you guys will know the term as soon as you hear it. But they were just normal phones. I noticed everything I did back then was a scam, but this one's a bit cheap. So now we're like out in the Salem area. We're getting closer to Salem. So once you leave Pennsville, it looks totally different, which is crazy. Like it turns into, I don't know, you see like all the wheat, like all the shit. It looks like you're at the beach damn near. It looks like the beach is over nearby. The water is right over here too. They got some spots on the water. They got some spots over here that I seen fucking orbs. I think it was this one right here, was it? Oh yeah, it was this right here. There's a pool in there. I'm gonna spin back around. Matter of fact, I'll drive through the city real quick. It's bad down there. I don't feel like driving through all the hoods down there, but they got some projects down there. It's bad down there. For a little small town like that, it's crazy. Salem. You know what's crazy? I would have never found this town if I didn't do YouTube. I was looking for like random little spots to go on YouTube and like explore and record them. And I just picked Salem randomly. And I came down here, I was like, yo, what the fuck? I didn't know it was gonna be this bad. Watch, you'll see. It changes like immediately. It's like, damn, once you get to the city, it's just like you're right in the trenches. Alright, so we're on Broadway. Some projects right up there. Watch how bad, dude, like everything's boarded up. Once we pass this, these houses look nice. But watch how fast it changes. Oh, you know what? We're entering like the center of the city. So I guess this is decent, but if you go back, matter of fact, yeah, look. You go back behind these houses, it gets bad like right away. This shit looks nice. Watch, we'll take this right and it'll take you like right in the trenches. I'm just taking a guess. But like every fucking street down here is the trenches down here. I swear to God, Salem is a wild city, bro. Fuck, can I turn around down there? Am I gonna be able to fit? Probably not. Oh shit. But yo, you see how fast that changed? I go one block down. Everything's boarded up. There's a fucking car accident right there. Like it changes like immediately. Watch, we'll go back on the main street and it's nice again. But then you go off the main street and it just gets dangerous. At night too, it gets even worse. That's everywhere though, I feel like. We'll go this way. So this just takes you all the way through the city from one side to the other. So I think it's like east side or west side, I don't know. We're on Broadway, so we'll see if there's West Broadway and then there's, I think, East Broadway. Changes up on me. But you could see like the architecture of the houses is beautiful. If these houses were all nice, this neighborhood would be nice. It's an interesting looking place. But you can see it'll be like a few nice houses and then like a block of abandoned houses and mad people out on the corner. Like it's just a weird place like that. So even if you live in one of these nice houses, you still live in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? Like one of those houses, you're still right here in the trenches. It doesn't really matter. I think this leaves the city when we go out here. Yeah, see, you left that comment a little too early. You left that comment a little too early. Black's font. Maintain. Oh, are you meaning can't maintain shit? It's not the blacks though, bro. It's the fucking. I mean, it's not like the people there in the town is just gonna go start rebuilding all the houses. The city allows houses to completely fucking crumble, and the whole place ends up looking like shit. No one wants to move there. So only people that live there are people that like have no resources. Not the only, I shouldn't say the only, but a lot of the people that live there, that's why, because they have limited resources. So in these towns, they don't do anything to beautify them. Like that downtown's probably like a good 4 blocks, and then the rest of it they just let crumble, leave it abandoned. They don't get no like support from the state. The state is putting all this money into like LGBT shit. Meanwhile, you got their own cities falling to pieces. All that bullshit that the state spends money on needs to go into rebuilding cities like Salem, bro. Because Salem, you could tell it's got mad potential. It's beautiful, but it's fucking run down. You can't blame the people. Like, imagine if me and you live next door to each other. We just happen to grow up there. You think we're gonna like come outside and start rebuilding the houses and shit? Like, what do you want people to do? You gotta think about it. Damn, we're going like way out into the sticks now. See, it's like as soon as you leave the city, you're in the country. Now I gotta find somewhere to turn around over here. I don't want to get too far out here. Damn, look at this old house. There's gotta be somewhere I can turn around. Like, this road is long as shit. I guess I could pull over on the side of the road. That's probably my best bet. I don't know how else to turn around. It's just gonna keep going forever. It's just gonna keep going forever, bro. Why you keep saying font instead of can't? Keep saying we font maintain. Yeah, you gotta try to help each other, bro. You gotta try to help each other. Like, if you live in one of them neighborhoods, what up, Mike? What up with you, man? I ain't seen you in a minute, dog. When you live in one of them places, bro, it's like nothing you can do about this shit. There's no fucking... Your only option is to get the fuck out. And that's not always so easy. You think about it's a small ass town. Everybody knows each other. There's people down there that are literally killers, drug dealers, like in this small ass little town. Like, really think about how crazy that is. So everybody knows everybody's business type shit. Just this little small world is like completely disconnected from anything. Because to get to it, you gotta go through all this country and shit. It's an interesting little town. No Diddy, that stutter sounded crazy. So I have fat fingers. Okay, I feel you. Busy with a couple of my dogs. Damn, 2000. Fuck, bro. What happened? Two bands, damn, your dog must have got sick or something. No, the sunset is like actively going down. This looks crazy. Back in the city. Kinda. Yeah, but that's the thing is like when it's not even a black people thing, when a new culture of people moves into an area all like in at once and kind of takes over the area, nobody likes it. Like it happens in the UK with Muslims. Like it happens in a lot of places. Like the Latinos have come here and taken over. We all have. I just did it Italian. Take people's neighborhoods at some point, and so that people get, it brings a whole new culture, completely alters the neighborhood, and it creates a lot of. I think it creates a lot of friction between all the races. It creates a lot of problems. So it's not just a black people thing. It happens with all cultures. Unless those two people, unless they can just get along and not be on bullshit, which does happen in some communities. Especially Salem is like a lot of mixed black and white. You see a lot of black and whites hanging out. A lot of Latinos. Black, white, and Latino pretty much. It's crazy, like it's all boarded up. This is right by the downtown. It's like as soon as you leave downtown. Some OGs. Oh, I don't know. Let's see what's in this town. Like I don't even know if there's anything else. You got this one strip. I think you got this. I don't know what's up here. So I'm wondering, this probably is like, there's gotta be a part of it that's like a better part. I don't want to just, if there is, I don't want to just make the whole town look crazy. That's not a road. Let's try going down here. Dude, this shit's all boarded up here too. Station abandoned. Oh no, it's not boarded up because it looks a little nicer. See, like look at the architecture of these houses. This place was probably beautiful at one point because it's like unique. It's got its own kind of like unique architecture. That's what's crazy. They got a pride. Dude, they had a pride flag mixed with a Palestine. It was a gay Palestine flag. Like it was a Palestine flag, but they put a few gay colors in it. That's the craziest shit I think I've ever seen. Is there already mad people back here? See, this is the spot, like, you can get a crazy ass view of shit back here. Oh, damn, there's already a bunch of people. I don't want to pull up on somebody if there's people back there. You never know who is. But you can, if you go back behind these bushes, you can get a good view of the marsh. But you kind of gotta go back there a little bit. And we are in the trenches still. So if you're back there and somebody wants to rob you or something, you're fucked. So I'm not going in there. It's beautiful though. I've been back there before. It's like fucking. It's too bad that it's too dangerous, you know. I mean, I'm probably being like overly paranoid too because I don't know the area that well. I just know it looks crazy. That's really all I know about this area. Hold on, I'm gonna pull over for a second real quick. Hold on, let me read what you said. You know, one hit her head pretty hard and it kept swelling. Not much can be done about it. And a bunch of blood work for the other. Trying to figure out what's going on with it. Damn, dog. So you got a lot going on. What kind of dogs you got? Yeah, no, the Latinos definitely care. You know, I've seen neighborhoods where the Latinos take over and make it a better neighborhood. I've seen that happen multiple times in Florida. Actually, up here too. I'm not gonna lie, because they'll move into a neighborhood in like big numbers, but they just go to work and like have kids and shit. Like, as long as they're coming here legally, then I'm cool with it. But one thing, like, people don't know, like, I've known like multiple people that were here illegally throughout, like a lot. Living in Florida in Lake Worth, bro, like half of my neighborhood was here illegally. Now, they were great people, some of them, but some of them really, a lot of them are fucking killers, rape. Like, I ain't even gonna go there with the rapist shit, but I'm telling you, they're the ones that are coming here illegally. A lot of them come here illegally for a reason, because they can't get in legally. Those are not the type of people you want coming in drones, you know what I mean? But, can I go down those roads? Nah. But, I mean, a lot of them are good people, though. And just with the illegal ones, like, the illegal ones, the people, I shouldn't even call them the illegal ones, because it's like I know them personally. One of my homegirls got deported. I'm trying to find a place where I can see they got like a huge body of water back here. It's like, you can't park anywhere back here. Oh, is that a spot? Oh, hold on, let me try that little street. I wanna go see what's down there. But yeah, my homegirl got deported. That was my dog too. I used to talk to her every day. And she was a lesbian John. She was like a dyke John. So, you know, she was super sturdy though, Mexican. Her story was crazy actually. She didn't actually get deported. So she was here legally. She was brought here. Basically, she was an anchor baby. Her parents moved here, had her, and then went back to Mexico and brought them. So she was an American citizen, but they weren't. So she basically, what she's saying is that there in Mexico, they were so poor, they lived like out in the desert or some shit in the mountains, saying like they were so poor and they had no food. So her parents sold her to the cartel, like a cartel guy to marry her. Dude, this area is wild. Like, I don't know where the fuck I'm at. Is someone's driveway? I just want to see what's down here. But yeah, so her parents sold her to the cartel, and then dude was like mad abusive and shit, so she escaped. I guess she stole some money or found a way to get everything together and escaped back to America, where she was a legal citizen, so she was able to get help, like aid and shit like that. And she was claiming asylum, like she was kidnapped. She really was. Her parents sold her to this motherfucker. So is this someone's house back here? Like, I really don't know where I'm going right now, dog. And I'm kind of like not feeling super confident because it just keeps fucking going. Dude, now it's like a sidewalk. Alright. That's enough of this. God damn. I'm just trying to see the water and they have it barricaded with fucking nothing but mad shrubbery. It's like, bro, it's like one of the maps in Call of Duty where you can't walk past the bushes. Like, the bushes are like concrete. You literally can't. It's like a Call of Duty map. I just want to see the water, dog. They could at least put like a little sliver to fucking go through. Helen, what's up, girl? We're out. I wanted to let you know because we're out in that same spot I was last time. Damn, bro, you can't even turn around, man. This shit is drooling. I drove down this no outlet trying to find the water. And it just ended here. It's like it turns into like a sidewalk. I don't know where the fuck it goes, but I'm not going there. I'm like in the same. Oh shit. Yo. Y'all seen it was just like a wild husky just running? The fuck was that? I guess they can just let. Damn, that's kind of sketchy. So I guess they don't want you back there. Man, I don't know where the fuck we're at, dog. Like there could be, probably some hillbilly motherfuckers that'll just blow your head off. I can see this is another road. Look, it's all skinny and shit. It looks like you're not even supposed to drive. I bet some dude. This road is sketchy, bro. Yo, this road is sketchy as fuck. It's so narrow. And I'm just feeling like that people probably cook down this road. You know how if you drive up and down the same street every day, you get used to it. So I bet you there's people that go Mach 10 down this motherfucker. There's no cops anywhere. I'm out by Salem, New Jersey. Salem. It's like all the way at the bottom of Jersey, damn near. Like South Jersey. Oh, this is like some Deliverance, some Georgia, deep in Georgia type shit. Alright, we're getting back to civilization, so that's a good sign. Yeah, as soon as the fucking sun comes down, I can't talk. I'm fried right now. I just smoked a blunt. Y'all might have to bear with me until it wears off, because I'm fucking cooked. Now, which way did I come from? Damn, look, all these houses are abandoned too. This is a crazy area, bro. This is a wild ass little area. Nah, it does not look like PA. It looks like damn Mississippi or some shit. Louisiana. Doesn't even look like Jersey either. Have you been through the city, Salem, like Salem City? Oh, we're going the wrong way. I'm gonna spin back. Oh, this is where we were. I'm gonna spin back into the city, bro. The city is grimy as fuck. Salem is a bad city, bro. You're out here in the middle of nowhere in a country, and then you drive into Salem and it's just in the fucking trenches. I think I know where I'm at, but that threw me off a lot. Those little houses are interesting. It's just a crazy looking area, bro. The way the houses are. Salem is just a crazy place. And then it looks like you're somewhere in the South. Like, this does not look like Jersey. Wow, the city's right up here. So as soon as you get in the city, it's just like turning it on. I think this is the right way it should be. Yeah, bro, there's like no real reason to come to Salem, honestly. I never came down here either. I just came down here because of YouTube. I like randomly picked it on a map, and I'm like, I've never been to Salem. I'm thinking it's probably like a little country town or some shit. And it is, but it's like fucking, it's like a badass country town, I guess. When you first come in, it's nice. Like the architecture and shit looks crazy. As soon as you pass a certain point, it just turns into a hood. Let me think, which way is it? I think it's this way. Oh no, I want to go back this way. And now if you go that way, it's like all industrial shit. There's like big ass factories and shit. Alright, where the fuck am I at, yo? Alright, Market Street. I guess I'll just go this way. Oh yeah, this is it. I really was trying to get to Broadway though. But I guess we just gonna wing it. Oh, it's right. Okay. Alright. Got it. I got it. Yeah, like once you come down here, it turns into the trenches. It still looks nice, but there's like once you pass one block, it's just immediately in the hood. I wonder what these little stores are like. So we got the Nelson House, Washington Hall. I don't know what the fuck either of that shit is. We got Sunnyside Boutique, Parker Jewelers. Oh, you got an Italian joint. This is something in pasta. You got the Salem Art Bank. So that must be like a history museum of art from Salem or some shit. I think they do have some kind of art scene. Somebody was asking me to come in their business down here. Cause they own like they sell like spiritual items. Yo, this light is crazy long though. But there's someone right around here that owns some kind of spiritual. They sell like different spirituality shit. I wonder where that is. I'm gonna walk in there just randomly one day. It's around here somewhere. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's like now you're right in the trenches. It's crazy out here. It's crazy because it felt like we were like in the middle of nowhere. What, like 5 minutes ago? And you just drive down a little bit and you're fucking right in the hood. Oh, I got you. Oh, the projects are right up here. These projects are bad up here. Is it up here? Yeah, it's right here. I don't know if I should even ride through them. I'm probably gonna skip riding right through the projects just because I don't feel like doing that shit right now. I did it last time I was here. I went through. Bro, there'll always be people out. Like when you go through these projects right over here, there's always people out. I'm gonna drive past it, but that's about it. And it's a little tight little street, little horseshoe. The problem with it is that it's got these speed bumps and they just fuck you up if you go like slightly too fast. Like they're bad speed bumps. They'll fucking ruin your car. So you have to drive through these projects like mad slow. You have to go over these speed bumps like 2 miles an hour. So it makes it so much worse. So these are the projects right here. It probably looks alright from the outside, but I'm scared. Should I just go through? What do y'all think? Yeah, bro, those speed bumps are actually like driving over a fucking curb. That's exactly what it's like, bro. It's so bad. Otherwise, I would just cruise through there and check it out. But I don't know. You go down there at night, you gotta drive 2 miles an hour. There might be people in the street. Like, I'm not scared. I'm not dumb though. At the same time, I'm aware. I'm trying to stay alive and I'm trying to keep my car in my possession. So, yeah. How is the view like this? Like, can y'all see both sides of the? Is the field of view good enough where y'all can see everything? Because that's the reason I switch the view sometimes. But if I just leave it like this and it looks, you can see everything. I'll just leave it in the center of that shit. I want to try putting the phone sideways and going live like that. Yo, I'm gonna try doing that on the way back. Well, I'll start another one on the way back. I'll do that shit. Fuck. This is just like everywhere you go, there's no. I'm hoping there's gonna be like a little gas station or something that's not right immediately in the hood. But it seems like I'm asking for too much. Yo, there's a drone right there, I swear to God. Fuck, bro, this shit, good thing I filled up my gas tank. Alright, here we go. Fucking finally, goddamn. It's a little dip to cut into. Yo, I could, yeah, cause all I gotta do is flip my phone sideways, and I can do that shit. Let me see. I'm just checking. I can't change. I have to start the live over to do that shit. Next map, yeah, on the way back, I'll try that shit though. I tried it before, but it's like nobody joined for some reason. Then when you do the vertical view, I guess because the vertical view shows up in the like in the shorts. While you're going through shorts, your live will come up. But otherwise, like people don't really see it if it's a full view. It's weird. I'm gonna try this shit anyway though. Maybe if we can get like a couple of y'all to come in whenever I do it and I get in the algorithm better. Cause that would be fire if I could do if I'll go live but like a full view. Yeah, that would be way better. Abduction land, yo, yeah, it is. I seen some. See, if I had my phone on full view, I could have showed you. Yeah, I gotta get a better stand. My phone stand is fucked up. But yo, I saw something off to the side. It was like this big white ball just popped out and then it disappeared though. See, my thing is sometimes I just think everything's a UFO until like I just be thinking everything's like some aliens coming in. I gotta check myself, like, alright, it might be a plane. Probably is more likely it's a plane. But when you're watching a drone sit there for when you're watching a ball of light sit there for 15 minutes and then it just starts moving around, lighting up, like doing crazy shit. If y'all seen the video on my channel, there's two of them. And they like are sitting still for a long time, like probably 20 minutes. Then they just start moving. I just happened to be on live. I was just parked up talking shit. And I just happened to see this shit randomly. Helen was not there that night, but Helen was there the next night. So she seen some crazy shit with me too. So I actually have witnesses. Let me slow it down. The little babies is out. I just don't want to keep driving past the same people too much. It's so small of a city, it's like you can't really drive around that long without people starting to notice you. Let's drive back through the factories. I'll show y'all the factories. Because once it gets dark, I know where I'm going to go. I just can't blow the spot up because you never know. You never know who's going to do what. Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. Yeah, for some reason, I wish but I guess if I get a good enough live following, then I'll just tell people to go to the full view. But yeah, the vertical view, bro, you get just so many random people. And dude, sometimes, like if I'm talking, especially if I'm talking about politics, like just like 50 something people will just randomly pop up in the chat and just be in there arguing with each other, arguing with me. Like you can really kind of finesse it too, but I can't do the politics every fucking day. I gotta break the shit up. Like some people just live and exist their whole world in politics, and I just cannot. This is some kind of factory, a glass factory or some shit back here. I don't know if it's still running or not. America, hold on, let me catch up with your comments. Yeah, how they were glowing, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that shit was crazy as fuck. Alright, I'm gonna pull over. I wish there were like better spots, like a park where you could just pull over. Let me see if there's something down here. What's down here? Otherwise, you gotta pull up on a boat dock. Oh, is that like a little park right there? I think there's a little park right there. 'Cause otherwise, you got to park on a boat dock. And I think people live back there. I think there's people that live on the boats back there. So if I park up there too long, it looks great. But you'll see them right. This is where I seen them. Like right over this. This is where when you seen them, Helen. When I pull over, I'm gonna read the chat. It's just hard to watch it when I'm driving at night for some reason. During the day, it's easy. Yeah, this was it. I just parked up right here. I just parked up right here and fucking chilled, and these Jones just popped out. America is very evil. Where do you think the movies come from? Man, America is like probably the least evil country in the fucking world. I mean, name a country, unless you have to name like Sweden or Switzerland. Maybe they're less evil, but bro, what do you think about like countries with fucking terrorists that cut little kids' heads off and like stone their wives to death? You know, it's like a huge part of the world that they do shit like that. If you're gay, they like fucking throw you off a bridge or cut your head off, or just shoot you dead. So you have to lie about it. Your women can't cover their face. If they do break any rules, you're allowed to slap the fuck out of them. And if they cheat on you, you're allowed to stone her to death. That's literally in Sharia law. There's big parts of the country where if your wife cheats on you, you are allowed to stone her to death. You bury her up to her waist, and so her upper torso is out, and then you stone her to death. So to say America's crazy is actually like kind of crazy. Yeah, nah, Johnny, this is multiple nights I've seen orbs out here. Like literal orbs that they'll move around. Sometimes it just sits still. But you can tell it's not a star though, like there will be no stars in the sky. You'll just see this like one bright ass fucking orb popping out. It's crazy. I'm gonna check that other spot too and see if it's a park. I'll pull back up over here, but I don't know if there's people living in the boats or not. Is that a boat right there? Oh, somebody drove their car all the way back there, matter of fact. Car parked up right there. So gotta be careful though. I might relocate to like another area because I've been driving around Salem for a minute, and you never know if someone follows you Like they're just looking for an easy lick and they just watch me on a fucking camera. You never really know. Probably not, but when my location will pop up on people's feeds though. Look at that. It's a dope little area. I think down here we can park. Oh man, I'm just thinking out loud right now.
I came late because I'm only in the shot at chronologically. I'm only in the last.
Damn, what the fuck? I thought there was like a little. Oh yeah, there is a job.
And he told me on set. I was saying, how did it go at the beginning? There was like all that dialogue with them on the boat coming in, and Steve goes, he just goes, I cut all of that out. He goes, no talking for the first 27 minutes of this one. And that was.
Somebody did. Yo, that's a crazy ass burn mark. Hold on.
I
Did
think
y'all
Tom
see that
says
shit?
like, I'll see you on the beach or something. He's
Look at this
speaking
fucking
of-
thing. They burned out through the hole from one side to the end. I guess they ended right here. They started. Yo, that's a crazy drawing right there. Respect. Respect. Then he peeled out, got sideways a little bit. All right, so what did he do? Got sideways real quick, came this way, then got sideways here, and just boom. Salute.
I don't know if they're going 22 and 23 anywhere in there maybe, but I just remember maybe it's just the open shutters.
Oh no, this might be the spot.
Yeah, it just means that
I just wish the hood wasn't right fucking there. You never know, bro. Probably nobody's worried about it. But the thing is, being on live, you gotta be careful. That's really what it is. Cause I've had people I've had people dox me, or at least like my exact location. People always be trying to guess where I live and shit. But like, fortunately, I mean, I pretty much told everybody where I live for the most part. I gave them like the general area, so it doesn't really matter. People were trying to dox me, and I'm like, bro, I live out by Chester. That's where I live, like outside of Chester. But they'll dox my spot though. Like I'll be in a little parking lot like this, and somebody will pinpoint it. They're like, I know exactly where the parking lot is, and this is all they'll see. It's crazy. Some people just like, they'll see your video, be like, oh, I know that fucking yellow pole right there. Yeah, that yellow pole. I smoke blunts right next to that all the time. Then they'll say the street. They'll prove it. Damn. 3:30 is crazy. Yeah, as soon as the sun goes down, I'm gonna stay out for a little bit. I think, what do we got? We probably got like 15, 20 minutes of sunlight. Something like that. Always stream with a delay. Yeah, but then you can't tap in with the chat. If you stream with a delay, you're not really able to look at my shit. I gotta fix. I'm gonna get a new one this week. I'm such a bum. I'd rather tape this shit up instead of buy one. I'm gonna buy one though. How do you stream with a delay anymore? Like record it and then run it as a premiere? I could do that, but the problem with that is if you do it live, there's like nobody can say you're crazy, or like nobody can try to say it's AI or some shit like that. Because when people see like the orbs and shit, everybody will be trying to make explanations, or they'll say it's fake or some shit. But when you got people in here with you that actually witness these fucking orbs or whatever, then it's different. Then it's like validated. Now I'm not the only one that's seen this shit. I was able to share it with y'all. But yeah, it is like still going live. Like when you're out and about, it's still There's a little risk involved, but for the most part, people is not really worried about me. My fucking car is all fucked up, so they won't even want that. I don't know what they take, some cigarettes or some bullshit. One flew over with wings. You mean a plane? I think that's what they call those things. Or a bird. One of those robotic Chinese birds. One of those robo birds from China. Yeah, now you'll see crazy ass birds back here too. Oh, I missed it. Well, you'll see, I've been out here, I seen blue herons back here. I'm gonna come fishing back here. That would be a dope live, because you see so much shit back here. My bad, I'm just trying to get the phone in like a good place. Yeah, this phone, I know this shit's probably so annoying. The phone holder is really not good. Alright, I'm leaving it. Oh, it flew, oh, it was low like that. Damn, I didn't know. Stole half a bottle of hand sanitizer from my neighbor's cars. Yo, what the fuck? Nah, you're right, bro. People will steal something from you just to steal. Like, they don't even need it. It's just, yo, one of my coworkers just got fired. I got fired because I stole the place I was working at a college. This was just like a couple months ago, or like a month ago. I worked at a college, and they had a gas pump for like the service vehicles and shit. And I didn't have any gas, and I already had this other job that was like better anyway. I was like, man, fuck this shit. I went and filled my whole tank up on that joint, and they fired me for it, which I thought was kind of crazy. Like, I could have just paid for it. But I filled my tank up with that joint, man. Gas is expensive. Then my coworker went in one of the offices and stole like $20 off a table. I don't know whose money it was. Bro, see, that's the type of shit, like, a grown man should never be stealing shit like that. Like, you go in, like, doing the gas, I didn't think it was that big of a deal. You got a whole fucking gas pump full of gas. Like, what's the big deal? I use my own car to drive around and do all type of shit there, so it's not like I was just like a grimy motherfucker. But I wasn't giving a fuck at the time. Hand sanitizer and change, robbed 14 cars. God damn, bro. We used to rob cars. I'm gonna play this podcast while I'm
There's
talking.
only like a certain amount of years we could burn the RPMs.
We used to rob cars when we were little
And
kids, bro.
eventually these go, the back goes.
Is it earlier than other sports?
We were fucking.
Yes.
I don't know. Little kids like don't have the same. They don't have like the same level of compassion. Like, if I steal from somebody, I'm gonna feel like shit about it. I'll probably like want to pay him back or something.
But that's a very specific skill position.
I got robbed one time and they took my wallet, they took my cigarettes, cause bull popped out from behind a car. I was walking down the street with my friend, and it's like the parallel parking in Philly. He popped out from behind a car with the gun right on us, and then two others popped out. They robbed us, took my money, and my cigarettes and my phone. Oh no, he left my phone. He didn't take my phone. He didn't, and he took my wallet, and when he got to the top of the street, he was like, yo, and he turned around, and he threw my wallet back at me. I caught it like a frisbee, and I said, good looking. It was just like my default reaction, like, yo, good looking. Like, the bull just robbed me, but he like yelled down a block, and it was like, here, take your wallet back. He was like, you, and then threw it back, and I caught it. I was like, yo, good looking. It's fucked up. I was a shitty kid at times too. None of us were saints, bro. Some of us might have gone like an extra mile. The only reason I ever robbed a car was because there was a few of our friends that were doing it, and they kind of like pressured me into doing it. Honestly, I wasn't even feeling it, but I still did it. I still did it, and it was like exciting, you know. It's exciting like doing it and then trying to get away with it. One time, I stole sneakers from somebody. I don't even like talking about it. I wish I could find this kid and send him money for new sneakers because I feel like a piece of shit for it. But we robbed somebody's car in my neighborhood, and there was like this pair of Jordans in the back seat in the trunk. So took those and I'm wearing them around the neighborhood, not thinking like I really stole this from like the car, like the block. It's like apartment. It was an apartment houses or some shit. It was like blocks of apartments where we live, and like separate parking lots for each block. So I stole it from the block over. I'm just walking around not thinking like I might actually see this person, but I did, and I didn't even know. So it's somebody I'm cool with too, but he was like a young bull, so he didn't say anything. But then my brother told me, he was like, "Yo, you know that was his shoes, right?" I was like, "Oh." So since he was a young bull, he didn't want to say something, and I felt like shit. I'm like, "Damn, I stole the young bull's sneakers. Like, I never robbed cars again." But then I couldn't find him after that. Like, I never seen him after that. But I want to pay that man back. Is the Illuminati afraid of orbs? Vic, I don't know. What if the Illuminati is the orbs? I've thought about that before, bro. Like, the orbs are from Illuminati in some way. I'm gonna open the window so you can hear the birds and shit. I mean, what do you think? Do you think there's a better possibility that it's humans, like some Illuminati, some crazy powerful group, or do you think they're from outer space? What do you think is more? I feel like it's more likely that they're fucking like some extremely advanced humans. It could even be like the George Soroses and the Bill Gates. They've been making technology for a long time. They made war technology too, secretly. Bill Gates has made war technology. So they fuck around probably, or if anyone's reptilians, it's them. Bill Gates got money, and he's a weird motherfucker too. If you read some of the shit that he's like into, like playing with the weather, he puts millions of dollars into these like weather changing programs. So he actually like wants to try to change. He says it's for climate change, but he's the one that's changing the climate. Gates, Bill Gates. Oh yeah, he's terrible. He's fucking terrible. Philly 6'5", let's go, baby. Looking solid, man. Phillies are looking solid, dog. This might be the year. This might be the fucking year. This might be the year, y'all. We'll see. Or it's the year that we rebuild the whole fucking team. Hopefully not. Yo, Vic, how you feeling about those Sixers, bro? Fucking LeBron goddamn James. Motherfucking Jaylen Brown. Bro, the Sixers are gonna be ridiculous. So Helen, what do you think? Well, what is your prediction on the midterms? Do you think the midterms will come out in the Republicans' favor? I mean, now that if they can pass the SAVE Act so no illegal immigrants can vote, the Democrats can't win any elections because their voter base it becomes smaller and smaller every day, and becomes more radical. So it's like the more far left people get, the less amount of people want to join. And it might not seem that way because it gains all this traction, but it pushes like average people away from the left. So there's a lot, like myself, I was always on the left, and I'm like far from it now because it just keeps getting more and more radical, and the more radical it gets, the less interested I am in being a part of it. They're really doing it to themselves. They're losing with wheel on a mound. Oh shit. Yeah. Oh yeah, yo, the New York fans get on my fucking nerves, bro. Dude, the New York fans will really come down deep as shit. But I think New York has like somewhat of a resentment because just of years of like the them getting fucked up by the Eagles, and our fans aren't sweet either. Our fans give people a hard time, so I don't even really. I can't blame somebody when they do it back. Philly fans really brought a lot of fucking shit on themselves. I ain't gonna lie. I was in Miami when I lived in Florida. We went to a Sixers versus the Heat. It was like playoffs game, and I forget the name of the stadium there in Miami. It's right on the ocean. It's beautiful. But there was like a bunch of Sixers fans, and a few of them stood at the very top of the it's like this big stairway going up to the main door to go in the stadium. And there was these two kids at the top just yelling, talking shit, both wearing Sixers jerseys, like Miami fucking sucks. Yeah, when people walk by with Miami shirts on, it would be like a dude with his girl or something, like clearly not trying to get in a fight. It'd be like, Miami fucking trash. Bro. There was just some weird ass looking type of fly in my car. I might move. I'm gonna move to a different spot. I'm just gonna wait a second. Let me read your comments. My fault. Never be any Democratic government again. Okay, 6'5" right now. 6'5". Let's go, baby. Let's get it. Wait, power lines. Oh, these power lines. Something about the power lines? Wait, so Helen, what do you mean? What is governance? Governance is. I never heard of that before. Not government. So who's gonna take over? Like, is it gonna be one of the parties that's gonna take over, you think, or what? I don't even understand. Yo, I just can't wait for basketball season to start, bro. Sixers are gonna just fucking crunch everybody. It's gonna flatten every team, bro. Nobody's gonna beat us. I'm just wondering, like, what is it gonna look like with Embiid and LeBron James on the floor together? How do they work that one out? Like, is LeBron managing Embiid, or what is going on there? Is Embiid gonna play the paint, or I don't know, maybe Embiid will just be Embiid, just do everything? I'm trying to see. Let me look real quick on the map. I just want to see if there's like a park around here I can pull up at. Alright, my fault. So, we're gonna wait a second. If we don't see anything here, we're gonna go down to another spot over here. So we'll see what's going on. I'm gonna give it a little bit more. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull up at that boat dock. I don't just want to stay in one place for too long. It's corny though. There's like literally nowhere on either side of the city to pull up and just look at the water. That's not private. Damn, yo, the moon looks crazy. My phone will zoom in. It's like a ball of fire. For real, bro. It really does. That looks crazy as shit. Hold on. I'm gonna back in so y'all can. I wanna watch. Yeah, y'all gotta see this. It's getting crazy. Orb on a pole. It's just disappearing. It's like a movie. Can you hear me right now? I might have to talk louder. I was talking real quiet. I was like talking about, damn, the moon is just disappearing. Alright, yeah, I just gotta talk louder. Gone. Alright, I'm gonna turn around because I don't want to be in this parking lot too long. It's like you got the hood right fucking there. I'm actually surprised people don't come out here. Maybe cops fuck with you or some shit. I don't know. Yo. Some of these places I feel like there's like a ghost back there, a monster's gonna pop out. Wait, is this the spot? Oh, did I miss it? Shit, I missed it. Well, somebody just parked in their car right there. That's actually a good idea. Just park up on the side of the road like that. Yeah, because I don't know if this is private property or not. But I don't know. I stayed out here for mad long, a bunch of times. So I guess if it's private property, it's not that big of a deal. I didn't realize I had the phone angled like that. The sky looks crazy. It's like electric blue. Yeah, this is exactly where I was. Got some old ass tractor or some shit. I don't know what that is. It's clear though. I don't see anything. I don't know. I'll show you the road too. This is like this long ass country road. See, I want to go farther out over there, but it's like, I don't know. I don't know if that's private property. I mean, I don't see a sign that says it's private property, though. This is the thing. So I probably, what do y'all think? Like, you know, I can summon them? Yeah, no, I know. I've heard people doing that shit. I've heard people doing it before. Maybe let's, let me meditate for a second and see if I can, like, summon them somehow. You seen something flash? Where, like, just straight ahead? I'd turn the car off, but it'd kill a battery. Where? I don't see anything. Oh, yeah, probably. Yeah, I didn't see anything. Where was it? Like at the top of the screen? It is cloudy too, so I don't know. They pop out from the clouds sometimes though. It's not fully dark either. I mean, you still got like light. Yo, that sky looks crazy as shit, don't it? White boat. What, the one straight ahead? Like past that? I wonder what's up with those boats that are like on the land. I guess people can just park them there like that. They don't have a space. Yeah, we'll see. We'll give it another minute and there's another spot too that is really dope. We get a good view of the river. Actually, we have a way better view of the water at the other spot too. And it's less sketchy. It's not like right next to the ghetto. So let's go to that one. Let's go to that one. Cause it's like when you're back here, it's still somewhere in the back of my mind. Like just 2 minutes up the road, this shit gets nasty. I mean, I stayed out here a couple nights. Yo, the one night though, were you on the live with me, Helen, when that car pulled up on me? It was like a Corvette. It was like an old Corvette, like a 97 red Corvette, all tinted out. It just pulled up right alongside of me, like real hard. Just stopped. I couldn't see who was in the car because it was all blacked out. And he just parked there for a minute, and then he just left. I was like, what the fuck was that all about? They pulled up like really close to me on that boat. I was like facing parallel to the street when they did that. So they pulled in like right alongside of me. Yeah, it was fucking sketchy. I think it was the one like the night before. The first night that I came out here. 'Cause that was the first time I ever went out here, was the night before. Yeah, and I was there for a minute, like I was probably there for a few hours because those things, the lights just kept going crazy. They just kept popping back out. The sky looks crazy as fuck though. It's like bright blue. I thought I just saw a kid skipping and like surprised me. I gotta pull the map up real fast. Fucking duct tape. I'm seeing the duct tape light up every time a light hits it. That's funny as hell. Yeah, this shit creeps me out back here. At night, riding by yourself at night, this shit's creepy as fuck out here. Jersey, man. An interesting place. Interesting fucking place. Men in Black. Yo, she said Men in Black, and then I thought Johnny said I'm black, but he said I'm black. Nah, you didn't miss anything. We're trying to see if we can find these orbs, but not successful. It's really cloudy too. But bro, there's another spot, like when I go back to another spot. Now that might be in a little minute, though. I'm just gonna leave the live the whole time, so. But I'm gonna check out this other spot here. And there was somebody that was watching the video. I forget his name. His name was like Jim or something like that. I think his name was fucking crazy. I seen it by myself one time. I was back up. I was recording it, but it just was like staying still, so I stopped recording it. And then that's when it did the shit, shot in the sky. I was salty. But now it's like nobody's ever gonna believe that shit, yo. It was so crazy. Thank you, Ellen. Probably, I don't think anybody does. I tried telling a couple people, but they just like think it's wild. But I'm glad I got YouTube Live too, so I can fucking show people. Talking about, that was before I was even doing YouTube Live. Like, I've been seeing these shits. But also because I do, I haven't done it in a long time, but I was doing Uber and DoorDash, so I was always out. That's really kind of what, like, maybe waiting for my phone to ping and shit. If you're surprised. Oh, I'm going way the wrong fucking way. Oh shit. Oh shit. Bro, I just got on Memorial Day. I think I might be stuck. I don't know where the fuck those other roads are. I said like Deepwater. Oh, I should have gone Deepwater. Maybe I could turn around. This might be 130. Yo, that moon. Look at the fucking color of it. Damn, I really can't show y'all. Did y'all see that when I was coming down though? Bro, the moon looks fucking crazy right now. Try to spot at Delaware. It's not far from here. You got a crazy view of the river and shit. What is this dude doing? Like, they're drying my fucking beans out. Like behind me revving his motor. I don't know what's wrong. There's a spot over here where you can see the river, like it's up on a hill and it's overlooking the river, so I think it'll be a real good spot. And it's not far, so yeah, I think it'll be a perfect spot. If we see something, it'll be right there. It'll be a good ass spot. let's see what they do. Sometimes they come out late too. I think they come out at different times. Helen, I wish you didn't have to go to bed so wake up so early. Alright, let me see how much are they charging us now? How you doing? Thank you. Oh, I almost drove into the curb. Bro, coming through the toll is like complete madness. It's just like mad people. I gotta roll my windows up. That's why I gotta yell, because I gotta roll the windows up. Let me see. Where am I going? I'm going over here. Yeah. The windows are down, so you probably can't hear me at all. So there's a spot over here that's going south. I want to go north. Damn, what is all that traffic about? That looks terrible. Holy shit. Bro. Mad trucks. Look, it's all trucks. What is going on over there? That's weird. What the fuck's that all about? Honestly, don't really know. Alright, I'm just going to Wilmington. I'm just following this shit. Oh, I think this should be it. Oh, it's 13. I think this is where I want to go, yo. Let's see. We should be good. Oh, yeah, okay. I want to cover the screen up so that shit isn't shining on the windshield. I gotta figure out where the fuck I'm at. Oh, am I in Newcastle? There's like a 40% chance we're not going in the right direction. But we got a solid 60. We gotta find somewhere to pull over real quick. Why is this bull fucking being weird as shit? Put that fucking duct tape on the shit is like blurring the screen up all crazy. That's way better. Alright, there we go. Yo, look at the moon. I gotta pull the map up real quick, hang on. Alright. Yeah, the moon looks mad small on the camera, doesn't it? It's huge in real life. This is weird as shit, yo. The moon is like not showing up. It is gigantic. Oh, there it is. I don't know. That does not do it justice. It's weird. Well, it looks tiny on the camera, right? It's massive, yo. So we're back in Collins Park. This is actually like the hood back here, I think. We're in Newcastle. thought there was a real deer. Yo, that's crazy. Got fake deer on his lawn, but they look real as shit. Like bracing to fucking stop for him. Alright, cool. Still, I'll take those odds. Yeah, 60% up, man. Nah, we're good now. We're situated now. Yeah, we're back in this is Newcastle, so we're on like the southern part of. It's like the southern suburbs of Wilmington. We're trying to get to the northern suburbs of Wilmington. I don't really know this area very well. People said it's bad. I don't know, but like the houses don't look. Some parts, like there's a few blocks that look a little rough, but Delaware is weird like that. Sometimes it won't look like you're in a hood, and you are. Zoom out so I'll get it full. I might get like a couple dollar shots. Oh, look at that man cleaning up the street. That's a good dude right there. Shout out to him. No, that bridge. Can I turn here? No, that's the Delaware Memorial. That goes from Jersey to Delaware. Shit, I'm not paying attention. Somewhere around here, there's this one little strip back here with these motels in it, and they are some of the worst hotels. I gotta do a tour. I was thinking about doing a video because you know how we always see these grimy hotels. I'm gonna do a video of like, I'm gonna take a poll which one of these motels is the grimiest. Oh, I'm not supposed to turn here. What the fuck? I do want some chicken fillet though. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm so shot out, yo. I'm fucking retarded. Yeah, we're gonna get Chick-fil-A. Yo, Helen, you might as well just stay up. Saigon. If we do see something though, I'm gonna clip it up and post it. So make sure you see it. Bro, the moon, I'm trying to tell you, the moon is massive and it looks like this tiny little ball on the screen. Yeah, make it look like you're at a truck stop going through the Chick-fil-A. It feels like I'm going to a toll booth right now, going into Chick-fil-A. I feel like this is like too much for me. Gives me anxiety. I don't know what to get at Chick-fil-A. What is good at Chick-fil-A? How are you?
Can I have a good name for the order?
Yeah, Chris.
Okay, what can I get for you?
Can I get the spicy chicken deluxe combo? Is the number 2, I think.
Did you want
Yeah.
pepper jack, American, or Golden jack?
Pepper jack.
Okay, and then what drink did you want with that?
Coke.
Okay, any sauce?
Buffalo.
Okay, anything else?
No, that's it. Okay, I get Chick-fil-A sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get both?
Gotcha. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay, so I have the spicy deluxe with pepper jack cheese, medium fry, medium cook, and then buffalo and Chick-fil-A sauce.
Yes.
Okay, $11.09 is going to be your total. Okay, you're all good to go. Have a great night.
Thank you, you too. Wait, where do I go? Oh, just up here. I'm new. I don't ever been here. I'm so shot out. I'm like, where the fuck do I go? I feel like it's like a toll booth. I'm going into another state. Yo, you know, I stayed up 24 hours before. Like, I've had some nights where I gotta work in the morning, but I've been up late, and if I had my old job, I'd have to get up at 5. And there's a point where it's like, damn, I might as well just stay up and just rock out and then just go to sleep when I get home. I've done that before. Actually, it's not, for some reason, I can get away with it pretty good. I could pull it off. I've done it a couple times. But I don't recommend it, though. I don't want you to go get fired from your job. Chick-fil-A salads are the best. I never had one. Cobb salad with avocado dressing. I never had one. Damn, that sounds good, though. That's really what I need to be getting. This drive-thru is fucked up right now. Oh, she's going handing the bags out. Yeah, they got a crazy structure here. This one in particular is crazy. They had like the through sign. I don't know if y'all seen it because my camera was zoomed in on the moon. But they have this like whole fucking joint. It looks like a truck stop. I can't even explain it. It's like a tunnel or something that you go through. It was crazy. And I'm fried, so it's like everything is overwhelming. Man, I'm 43, bro, and fucking, nah, I hear you, but I'm just weird. I don't know. Sometimes I just don't feel like going to sleep. I'll be watching a movie or playing video games or something. I just don't feel like going to sleep. It's weird. It's terrible though. Like it's sometimes it's really fucking hard to do. But then other times I don't know why. Sometimes it just won't be fine. You just gotta rock out through the day. Helen's like, I'm 51. I'm too old for this shit. So imagine how you feel and imagine how I feel. See, around here too in Delaware, you'll just see them randomly in the sky. I see them all over the place down here. So you never know. I thought I was gonna be in and out of this joint. Nah, yeah, it's crazy, bro. I did it a couple weeks ago. And bro, like my one job, especially in the summertime, there's like no work to do. So I would just go in, fucking I would pretty much just stay up and I could go to work and just go to sleep. But the job, like now I do like carpentry and shit like that. Bro, I tried doing that shit here, doing carpentry, and fucking, bro, it was rugged, let me tell you. Not sleeping and then going in and doing like hard labor is no fucking joke. But I did it though. Once you get in the flow of the day, you're straight. Like once you kind of just get over it, go get your coffee, take your shower, get yourself freshened up. Maybe make the water a little cold. Maybe I do a couple jumping jacks. Get the blood flowing. I'm gonna put a podcast on. Hold on one sec. Bro, I took somebody's order one time at KFC.
Hi, Chris.
Yeah. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Damn, where to put it? Alright, that wasn't that. I thought it was gonna be worse than that. That wasn't too bad. Wasn't there my mom is like a super liberal, and they were closed on Sunday, and I didn't know that. Like I literally never come here, so I was like, why are they closed on Sunday? And my mom was like, well, because they're Christian nationalists or some shit. She was like, they're white Christian nationalists. It's like, what? Like, so it's about God. They're Christian? She's like, yeah. Like, well, why the fuck do they gotta be Christian nationalists? Can't you just say they're Christian? She's shot out. They're like hippies from the 60s and they don't believe in God. I found it myself. I grew Minecraft for 48 hours straight. God damn, dog. Yeah, you go. See, well, 48 hours is vicious. Streaming is hard though, bro. When you start getting tired, it's tough. Plus, it's like once it gets to a certain point, I do this shit. Once I start getting tired, it's like people don't even want to listen to me anymore because I'm fucking slurring and shit. But working outside is definitely rough. Let me get myself organized real quick. I just want to keep it rolling because I really do see these shits flying around all over the place over here in Delaware. Around the Wilmington area, I see them just not flying, but just sitting still. Like, matter of fact, Helen. What the fuck is that? This is really not that far from where we saw the other ones that, like, dropped behind a tree. Yeah, Helen's seen them shits with me a couple times, matter of fact. Come to think of it. Yeah, because she was on another night and there was two of them floating side by side. People are trying to say they were planets. I'm like, bro, nah, those are not planets. They looked like they were not that far away. And then they dropped down behind a tree. Let me just pull up a podcast real quick. It's gonna freeze for like a second. Alright, we're back.
Fucking test machine. They'd be like, what?
Joey Diaz. Y'all listen to Joey Diaz, yo. He's a fucking man. He's like one of my favorite people.
Every minute I go out and take my cup of coffee and I sit outside, I thank God. Hope
Yeah, Helen. Matter of fact, we did. There was like a John that was like a string. Do you remember that? I gotta go back and look at that live again. The one drawing was like a string or some shit. It was fucking weird.
What about they used to come to my house to do the checkup? I never let him in. He didn't know I was in the house. He would put the sheriffs come and sit outside my house for 2 hours. And they would leave. Like, whatever, he's not home. I never let him in my house.
Joey
I
Diaz
tortured that guy.
hilarious.
He could have sent me to prison. I still would have been in prison. But it was such a, like, first it was the iodine. And then you fucking, you're supposed to take 20 milligrams. Yeah. I mean, 200, whatever. I don't know. And my skin is burning.
What did he do to a girl at the comedy club? I didn't even hear about that.
I still came back positive. Then I went on.
I've seen him have some moments around women where he definitely acted creepy though.
White vinegar with a
There was one episode, I think it was on Rogan. I think it was on his own podcast, and there was a woman on there who was acting creepy. It was kind of like scummy.
Douchebags and all that shit.
It was just awkward.
Wouldn't wash that monkey with vinegar because it takes all the fucking cat.
But I listen to his podcast. Like I listen to every episode of his shit. He's just hilarious.
Vinegar every Monday morning, bro. And it's like a process. Like you would get high Friday, and you would hope to be
I ain't hear about
Sunday.
that.
But you knew you weren't going to be there. They're going to call you Monday. And it's like your color is yellow, right? Like if they say yellow, you got to come in. So you wait till 1 o'clock and you're like, all right, you got to call in and all of a sudden today, Monday,
All right, we're going
Tuesday,
to get
the
it. Start
9th
moving.
of June, the colors are purple and you're like, yellow. God damn, I got to figure out in 5 hours. The place closes at 6. I got to figure out how to stop this cocaine from coming up. So then we started taking Serto. Serto is what you put in like Jello. It's that thing.
Yeah, this shit's good as
Jello
fuck.
jiggle or some shit. What?
It's spicy deluxe. It's on the head.
There was no internet these days. These are just, you should see them.
What is that? A brand of liquid-proof pectin, most commonly used in the kitchen as a thickening agent for homemade jams and jellies. However, it's also widely known as an internet folk remedy people use in an attempt to mask drug metabolites
Yeah,
in urine.
I told
It's
you.
a folk remedy.
It's fucking bullshit.
Does it work?
No, that's why.
Let's find out if it works. The myth. Many online forums suggest mixing Serto with a large sports drink like Gatorade and drinking it a few hours before a drug urine test. The theory claims the fiber traps toxins in your digestive tract. Reality, health professionals and medical studies show no scientific evidence that fruit pectin can reliably clear drugs or toxins from your urine, while fiber works in the gut has no effect on what your kidneys filter into your urine.
But again, you get your advice from the guy who's done 30 fucking years. Then you forget he's been doing 30 years because he made mistakes.
Right.
Not because he's a fucking genius about certain.
What was it he did in the club though? I never heard about that shit.
No, cranberry juice.
Did he like grab a woman or I don't know what he do? He really just be cracking me up, bro. That's really what I like about it. He's just fun.
It's not all about it. He did the same thing with the douche.
His story, like he's the best storyteller.
Scott taped it to his dick. And he would piss and squeeze his chest.
Oh my God, that is
Then one day
ridiculous.
the thing blew up. And he was a bank robber. They sent him to jail for 30 fucking years.
Want to hear the craziest steroid evasion story that I ever heard from piss? There was a guy who was fighting and he knew he was going to get piss test and he was just juiced to the tits. So the legend is that they inserted clean urine into his bladder through
What?
injection. So he injected clean urine into his bladder with a needle.
Fuck, oh.
Whether or not that's true, I have no idea. But this is what this is like early days of the UFC. Like when they first started drug testing people.
We just think
I don't
about
even think it was in the UFC that he did this. I think it was in another organization. But I don't
Dude, that
know.
was
Think about what's
painful
going on
as
the
fuck.
other
How
side.
big is a needle?
your addiction is that high.
Well, these guys, when
And
they're
I'm not
that
saying-
juiced up, they're not getting off of it. Because if they get off
No,
of it,
no.
they'll muscle.
I get it.
They'll-
I
they'll
understand.
crash.
So you understand the extremes that people do?
Yeah.
Could you shoot fucking fake piss? Like Joey, go piss in the
Imagine-
fucking thing. I'm gonna shoot Joey's piss.
A guy willing to do that and trusting that guy was finding your bladder. He could shoot piss into your
Oh, I
liver.
think
Like
that's
who
one of-
knows what this guy even
Again,
understands
but
in
these are the
anatomy.
levels that you do. So here I am, sir, it don't work.
That's
Fucking
right.
nothing works. And one day I'm in a pool. Like, oh shit, man, you piss in the pool. The pool clean. The pool will be clean.
So this is your
I went there, the kids. I took one of those cubes first.
where the crumbs.
Smashed it up. And then I put it on my outside of a dick because it was skin back. And that would fall into the fucking piss. And then he told me once, he goes, something happened last time. You fucked up the machine or something like that, right?
Women would insert condoms filled with someone else's urine inside themselves, he said. Some athletes would inject
I used to
urine
do
into
that.
the bladder using a catheter. Oh God, they did do that. That's what's real.
I use the condom.
So maybe that's how he did it. Maybe
put
they used
piss
the
in it and
catheter.
then you tie it around your
That's how
dick.
they put the fake.
But then there's the originator.
Yeah, that was the rubber dick.
That's,
But wasn't there some stuff that you could buy that you would
Yes.
get at like a head shop and
yeah,
it supposedly
now,
detoxed
this
you?
is 89.
But does that stuff work? Nothing real?
Yes,
Yeah, I
but-
always assumed that it wasn't real. I was
On
like,
the
you're
internet.
selling this at a head shop?
Stuff from the 90s.
But the killer was when I used Drano.
Oh, okay, so this is all bullshit. They just rob
Yeah,
people.
they just rob people.
Fetish urine. Look at that. Look at that labels. Fetish urine? What the fuck does that mean?
So that's piss.
For human consumption.
Oh, so that's your buying piss? Oh, so that's an actual bag of piss now,
Yes.
right? Oh, good lord.
It's called a tinkle.
It's fetish urine. So if you just like want someone to piss on you, but no one's willing. You've already told that story about the guy with the gay club, the guy at the bathtub that
And
wanted to
everybody was
piss on him?
pissing on in the tub.
Yeah.
And then that party Shaman took me to, and the hotel next to the Comedy Store, and they were getting pissed on in there, the women. And then I wake up Saturday, I'm feeling good about myself, and I'm on Twitter, and I see Bonnie Blue. She had that chick is fucking, she got pissed on. Had a baby shower in her ass. People were pissing their pussy in her ass, and I'm like, somebody's got to stop that woman. She's
It's the least of her problems.
oh my God, a fucking baby shower.
Jesus
When I used the
Christ.
drain, although that was the best because that destroyed the
What's wrong with
machine.
that lady?
But the truth of the matter is,
When he said something happened last time.
well, this is what happened.
Okay.
I put the drain on my dick, and I walked up to the counter, and I put it on the desk, and he asked me a question. How's it been? And I'm looking at the thing, and it's starting to foam. Like this thing. And it's coming out of the bag.
Bro, this place is creepy as shit back
This
here.
thing going.
Fuck, I gotta go. Something coming up behind me. It's creepy as hell back here. I took a wrong turn, I guess.
I locked it up good. That's what happened. There was no oxygen. That
we're good.
motherfucker was like,
We're in the right
boom.
spot.
So I put it in the fucking
So
thing.
weird.
And he called me a few days later. He's like, listen, I wrote up a thing. I'm taking you to court because you broke the machine. This cannot continue. This can continue. This can continue. This is like a fucking cat and mouse game. What did you put in your body? What happened? What the fuck is going on, Jose? So
They say,
then,
hey, your machine sucks. Your machine broke.
and then
That's
after
nothing to
that-
do with me.
No, and then they put me on like this hold. They were like, we're not even gonna piss you no more, dog. We're done. We can't take this mental fucking. So this is when you're in the probation department. Now they're gonna throw me back in community corrections because they'll put you in for 90 days and all that. This fucking guy. For 3 months we spoke like nothing, like gentlemen. I talked to him, saw him once a week. And one day I said, "What do you do?" He goes, "I get to the attorney, no wives. I need a beef. I need a problem. I'm on this probation. They won't leave me alone. What do I do to get off?" He goes, "Just have your attorney draw up a statement and I'll sign it and get you on probation." And that was it. Just a guy I met on the street, Bill Wise. And then he got fired after the John Benet Ramsey thing. He was there doing the whole John Benet Ramsey thing and everybody got fucking fired, I guess. I don't know. Bill Wise was a great dude, man. He was good to me. And I told him, he asked me what I did. I told him the truth. And he goes, "Did you learn from the mistake?" "Yeah. I'm here working, man." He goes, "Okay, pass it over and I'll sign it." I'm like, oh my God, how fucking lucky am I? I'm done. I'm done. I was done. Started in 87 and it was all the way till 91. For a year, I was fucking them up with the Pete thing. Then they put me back in the ass button in the halfway house, and that was even worse. I was out of control in there. There was freaks in there. There's fucking everything in there. Freaky girls. I was stealing the air conditioner out of the conference room and put it in my room. They couldn't handle me there either. They were like, "Dog, you gotta just go home. We're not gonna fuck with you no more." And that's what you do. You just wear somebody ragged. They'll let you go eventually. They'll just say, "You know what, man? It ain't worth it. You're never gonna stop. You're never gonna stop." And then a year later, I had like an affair with one time. I had an affair with like the chick that worked in that office. She's the one that had the one leg. And I delivered Chinese food to her. It never stopped. And you think of those chunks in your life and go, what the fuck was going on?
Yeah, you were out of control.
Like, it's 31 years and I still won't get back to Boulder because of the shame I endured. Seriously, like, everybody goes, "Why don't you go back to Boulder?" Because I'm ashamed. That was such a beautiful city. And I treated it like it was Newark.
Right,
Like, I did what I wanted. I would go to Kmart, hang out outside of fucking the lawnmower department, and people would come out with new lawnmowers and the receipt would fly off. I'd get that receipt, go to Longmont, and get that lawnmower for $400 and walk it up and go, "My mother bought me this. I don't want it no more." And I give them the receipt and they give me $400 cash plus tax. Who does that? That fucking Toys R Us, I took that thing down by myself with those Jeffrey bucks. I took them down.
What's a Jeffrey buck?
It's like when you bring a stolen computer in there and they won't give you
Jeffrey
cash, they'll
bucks.
give you Jeffrey bucks. So you have to spend it in the fucking store.
Oh.
You know what I mean? I had $1 million in Jeffrey bucks at one time. I was buying bicycles and fucking. It just, I was an animal. And I feel really guilty about it today. I'm thinking of booking the Fox Theater in Boulder and doing because Ladizio's opening back up, my Italian joint. So they called and they said, we're opening back up. And I'm like, I'm thinking of doing Boulder, like Fox Theater. Just take my lumps, apologize, donate to something there, and just call it a fucking night. Because I still feel guilty, man. I'm old, but now I feel guilty about the damage. I put Boulder through fucking 8. I mean, I got chased through the mall by security, and I'm throwing fucking CDs at them. I remember the Denver Broncos were playing Cleveland in '87. Those big playoff games. You remember those, Jamie? Look, I'm at the mall one day, and everybody's in the hallway looking at TVs. I'm like, who's minding the stores? I went into Radio Shack, and I popped out the fucking CD player, brand new one, and just put the cord on it and walked out. Like, nothing. Who does that, dog? That's animal, and I'm ashamed to admit this shit, but it was like you said when you first went to Boulder the first time. You're like, this must have been a fucking grocery store for Joey Diaz.
That's exactly what I said when I went there.
It was a shame.
They're so like peaceful and sweet.
I brought chaos.
Yeah,
Chaos. It was too much. When I was in the prison, I brought chaos and I had my cell open. I did what I wanted. It was just too much. And I
Really
to this
getting
day,
close to where I
New
wanted
York,
to
you
go.
can shit like that because that's what New York is about. I was a fucking piece of shit in New York too, but I don't feel guilty about that. I still walk around the city now.
that's so many pieces of shit in New York.
Yeah,
They were unique in
It was
Boulder.
unique, but in Boulder, they didn't have anything like me.
They had no
I was
idea.
shaking down people. Some guy kept telling me, I saw you on A&E. Remember in the 90s and 80s, A&E was a mafia. They talked, Bill, whatever, talked about A&E, the Corleone
Is it
family.
dead end?
And this guy saw me one day. He's like, hey, you're the guy that's in the witness relocation plan. This is 80 fucking 9. This is way before Sammy and all those guys went in. This guy's telling me, you're a witness relocated guy, a little Italian guy. I saw you on A&E. You're George the Animal something from Boston. I'm like, dog, that's not me. Stop saying that. I already got problems in fucking Boulder. You're telling people that I'm a witness
7-7,
relocated.
bottom of the
guy.
9th.
He pissed me off so much, finally I
Go
just kicked
Phillies.
his fucking door down. He had like one of those Italian
Let's
knick-knack
go.
stores. I went in there and
Who's
I said,
that
"Dog,
bat?"
since I'm George the Animal, I am. You're gonna give me $200 a week." Bro, he started giving me $200 a week for like 3 weeks. Then he called to sit down with Antonio Ladizia. And Antonio's like, yeah, you gotta keep paying him. And the guy closed up shop. Like 3 weeks later, I never saw him again. Little Italian guy would always kick his shoes up. Dog, that's crazy shit. I was snorting coke at an ATM. In Boulder, they had next to Murphy's, there's an ATM you can
Just
walk
gotta
into
fix
with
the
the
map
door.
real quick.
I would go in there with a
Alright, just gotta fix that.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
What was the first case that you looked into that got you thinking that something weird's going on? Probably would have been at Yosemite, and there was a girl named Stacy Harris, and she, just weirdly, she grew up like 5 miles from me. I grew up in a little city, Cupertino, California. She grew up in Saratoga, the next town over. She went with her dad on a trip by horse sponsored by a contractor in the park at Yosemite, and they were going to ride into this place called the High Sierra Camp. Her and her dad and 5 other people, and they get escorted in by a cowboy contractor, and they come to these cabins, and her dad's an older guy. They get to the cabin, and she says, hey Dad, I want to go over here to the point, I want to take some pictures. She brings her camera. And one of the guys, a 72-year-old guy, is sitting at that point. And she goes, I'm going to go right there and sit with him and take some pictures. He goes, sure.
I got arrested and I had to spend the night in this joint. The state police barracks. Spent the night in there. That's funny. I didn't even realize we were right in front of that shit.
Down into the trees, presumably to take pictures of the lake, but she doesn't come back. Big search. I'm talking about one of the biggest searches in Yosemite history. And they find the lens cap to a camera inside that path in the tree line. They never find her. And that happened 46 years ago.
Damn.
I filed the Freedom of Information Act for that report and all the investigation into it, and I get denied. I appealed, I got denied. Finally, a special agent from the Park Service, just so people know, the Park Service has uniformed
police officers, National Park Service police that patrol their parks. And they go to the National Law Enforcement Academy. Up above them, they have special agents that detected. They are doing all the follow-up work that the police officers in the field do. This case goes to a special agent. There's been nothing done on this case in 40 years. The special agent calls me. Why do you want the case? I said, well, that's an irrelevant question according to FOIA. You can't ask that. And he goes, well, I want to know. I said, well, it's been 47 years. I doubt anyone's looked at it. Have you looked at it? No, nobody's looked at it. I said, well, I'd like a copy of it just to understand what happened. He goes, you're never going to get the case. This guy's name was Special Agent Yu. Why you? I said, why? And he says, none of your business. You're never going to get it. I said, first of all, why talk to me like that? I'm prior law enforcement. I'm not being rude. I just want to know. He goes, forget it. Drop it. You're never going to see it. I said, no, I want that case. And he goes, you've never seen any other missing person case, and you're not going to see this one. I said, whoa. I have over 30 missing person cases from your agency from around the United States that I've FOIA'd before and I've received. You're a liar. You said that to me. I said, no, I'm not a liar. I don't lie. And this is the truth. And he goes, well, you're not getting this one.
Oh, well. Close
Anything
game,
else you
good
want to
game.
know? I said, no, I think you've done it. And that was it.
Maybe
In that
next
amount of time,
brother.
I've really found out nothing more about the Stacey Ayers case. 14-year-old girl, disappeared, never found. Nobody's ever done anything on the case for 40 years. I still haven't seen it. Now, I talked to Tim Burchett, who you had in here the other day. And I explained to him, I want a meeting with Burgum. And I want to lay out what I have and explain the obstruction. The head of the Department of the Interior,
Okay.
Doug Burgum.
Okay.
And explain to him the obstructions that are happening in his agency. Those are our reports. If nobody's looked at it in 40 plus years, what does it matter if I have it?
Right. The people that were working back then aren't working anymore. It's not like anyone's going to get in trouble.
No, half of them are dead.
Right.
And Tim said,
Fucking
okay,
idiots.
how do my people get a hold of you? They got a hold of me.
didn't
They said
see
that they
it.
called DOI. They said that DOI people said, yeah, we'll get a hold of you. I called them 3 times. They won't call me back.
So what do you think's going on?
So when you look at the totality of, and let's just talk about Yosemite.
Bro, the moon is like big
As
as
I
fuck.
dug
It's not
into
showing up
it,
on
there's
camera.
probably over 50 people missing in Yosemite as we talk right now.
It's so weird. It's showing up like this little tiny dot on a camera, but it's huge. I don't know, that's weird.
Put that list together for me. According to the rules, I fit that criteria to ask.
But they said they don't have a list.
Right. But I asked them to put one together.
Okay.
And they said, we'll get back to you. They said, no, you don't qualify. But if you want us to put together a list from the entire system, it's going to cost you $1.4 million.
Damn, what the
If
fuck?
you want a list from Yosemite, it's going to cost you $34,000.
What?
So that got me really upset. Over the next 2 years, I put the list together. Joe, the 3rd year, you know what
This is
Yosemite...
a list for missing persons. If you guys are wondering, he's just trying to get the list of all the missing persons in Yosemite. And they said he had to pay $1 million to get it. That's what he said.
So
That's
you think they
weird as
released it
fuck.
because you were pressuring them? No, it's still like you could look at it a bunch of different ways. I'm trying to like look at it from the skeptic's perspective. You'd say, well, this is clear. A bunch of people don't want to do their job. They're lazy. They don't like this guy coming along and asking for information. But you think there's something weird going on.
So,
In 2011, it says that Dan
This is, I want to get up here.
Steele was properly
Take these apartments up on a hill.
Exemptions
You can look
7A.
down.
And here's, I'll let you read that, what that is.
7A permits the withholding of records or information compiled for law enforcement purposes, but only to the extent that the production of such law enforcement records or information could reasonably be expected to interfere with enforcement proceedings. So they could withhold it because you could interfere with enforcement proceedings.
40 years later. Or
That's
30 years later. I guess.
That's fucking weird. The exemption is intended.
Apartments are so strange. Nice, but then them fall apart. It's fucking bizarre. So this spot, I've seen him before. I've seen orbs back here before. Damn, it's dead. Of course, it's the night I go out looking for him. I can't find him. If I don't see anything here, there's one more spot I'm gonna try. The moon looks so fucking crazy. It's just so weird. Like when I zoom out, it looks tiny. I'm telling you, it's gigantic. It's like big fucking ball of fire. It looks like a tiny little pin.
Asking you for this information. He's just a kooky author. I could see that. But
But this is the Delaware River down there, so this is we're overlooking the whole river. Let's take it off the rack. Alright, so I think that might even be Jersey all the way on the other side. Yeah, that's Jersey right there. We're in Delaware. We're right across the Delaware River. And there's a river in between us.
they do an investigation, they bring in dogs, can't find anything.
This story is crazy as fuck.
It's gone.
They're talking about this little girl. She went fishing or something in Yosemite Park. She was away from her family for like probably a half hour or not even, and she just disappeared. And they brought in helicopters. He said this dude was a park ranger. He said it was the biggest search they've ever done in Yosemite history, and they couldn't find her. She just disappeared out of this massive park where there's like nowhere for her to go, and she was just gone. Then he started trying to get records, and he was finding all types of people that went missing like that in Yosemite, like 40-something people.
I don't know. Right.
Then he tried to request a full list of all the missing persons, and they said he had to pay like $1 million something to get it. That's what the government told him. This doesn't even make sense to get the pay.
Go pig hunting.
They're just trying to make it so you can't get it, basically.
And you say, hey, Dave, you go that way, and I'll go that way, and I'll meet you in an hour. Okay. So in my world, I call that point of separation. Every time on a missing hunter case, it's at that point of separation that something happens. It never happens when they're together. It always happens when people are alone. That's point number one. Number two is the canine issue. Canines' failure to pick up a scent. They bring in professional
We're gonna keep it
trackers,
rolling.
and they
We got
can't
one more
find
spot
tracks.
to go.
That's not normal. A lot of times, say in Alaska, they have some great native trackers up there, and they can't find people, and every other time they can. So it's like if you're going from A to B, you're going to leave a scent and you're going to leave a track.
Right.
Well, they can't find that, and that's not normal. So I made a movie called Missing 411: The Hunt. There was a case of the elk at the bottom of the mountain. And all of these guys see this classic UFO come up the mountain, hover over one elk. The herd scatters, but one elk doesn't. It just stands there. And then without anything between the UFO and the elk, it picks the elk up, and it's gone. The guys all say, F this, I'm out of here. The whole group of planners leave. And the manager for the company says, whoa, guys, hold on, what's going on? They call MUFON, Mutual UFO Network. They bring some investigators out, and they interview these guys one by one. And they say the same thing. And they say what we're afraid of.
Oh, I think that's one of them. Unless it's a helicopter or something. I can't tell, is it moving? Damn, where the fuck did it go? Bro, that was one of the bright orange ones. Those are the ones that I seen shoot up in the sky. The orange ones are the craziest ones. Damn, where the fuck did it just go? It was just there. Oh, there it is. Oh, no, that's not it. No, that's a helicopter. Fuck. Damn. I like want to see one so bad right now. I think that's a chopper. Is it? Yeah. This shit, I thought this was one of them. What do you think? Helicopter or UFO? It keeps disappearing though. That's the thing about it. You gotta zoom in mad close. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, we were looking for him. We haven't been successful yet. But I don't know, have you seen any of the ones on my page, bro? Some of the orbs we've actually seen on live were fucking insane. We've seen them a couple times. They'll be sitting still. You'll see them sitting still for like 10 minutes. 15 minutes, just completely still, and then it just start moving. And they're like balls of light. I don't know. I don't know if Helen's still in there here, but she's seen them with me before. She's in the live somewhere. Damn, you said Duran blew the save. What happened? Yeah, they're on the page. I think it should be in the shorts feed. It should be in the shorts. It's somewhere on the page though. If you type in orbs, probably a bunch of shit might pop up. I've got another one I gotta post too. I just seen it the other night again. It's fucking, I don't know, man, weird. I think they're everywhere. People just don't notice. I notice because I'm like, I do YouTube. I'll be live at night and shit. Yeah, I think Helen is out. I think she's calling in tonight. I don't blame her. She gotta get up early. Plus, it's probably like a hard watch just watching me like trying to find them and not being successful. Probably is a hard watch. So I seen weird shit in Swarthmore. Your mom saw it. Where, like back in the day, or like did you visit home? Bro, there's been a lot of weird shit out here. I see him in PA a lot too. Oh, you don't see anything out there? Yeah, that's where everything's supposed to be at. Did you hear about the scientists that went missing in New Mexico? There was like 2 of them that worked at the same building, just disappeared off the face of the earth. They didn't find bodies. They don't know. They just disappeared. It happened somewhere in New Mexico. I don't know if it was NASA. Do y'all got the NASA base in New Mexico? They were up 7-5 bottom of the 9th. Second blown saves. Damn. Yeah. Man, it's just tough when it's like hopefully it's just 2 is not too crazy, but sometimes players get in a rhythm like Ben Simmons. They just get in this rhythm of like, and then they give up, start fucking the game up. But yeah, he probably just needs to get warmed up a little bit, get back into it. He'll be alright, hopefully. Bro, the basketball is gonna be so fucking crazy. You know, we were in New Mexico, and me and my brother seen something in New Mexico, matter of fact. Come to think of it. We were driving through I guess it's West Texas. My uncle lived out somewhere like in the country out in West Texas. And we drove out through New Mexico. And me and my brother both saw it. It was like a triangle, and it went flying over the car. It was like flying over the car, like almost following us for a minute, and then it just dipped out. He noticed it first because he was like looking out the window and shit. He was like, yo, there's a UFO. I looked up. Nobody else would look for some reason. No, everybody just thought it was like crazy. They wouldn't even look. I'm like, yo, look, it's right fucking there. I don't know if they were scared to like, I don't know. I just realized my phone was at the sky that whole time. Damn, I just missed all your comments. Well, I gotta go back and check the comments just in a second. While I'm not going around this bend. Okay, back in the day outside with your mom, we were looking at the sky. We saw a small blue orb glowing, moving slow. Yeah, bro, this is kind of like what I'm seeing. And so there's different colors. There's orange ones, and then there's like white ones, or maybe even like light blue. And sometimes they'll come out like right around sunset. Sometimes they'll come out late. So it's hard to catch them. It's hard to like predict what time, but usually when I see them, it's just totally random. I'm not looking for them. But I was on a live the other night, and Helen, who was in here, I think she passed out. She fell asleep probably. But she was on here a couple times when we seen them, matter of fact. Cause I'll go live like this. It's crazy because we'll be sitting there looking at a bunch of orbs fucking floating around. And it'll be like 2 viewers in the live. There'll be like no one even watching it. I'm like, yo, how do people just like don't give a fuck? Some of the shit we seen was so crazy. We're gonna try another spot. Hopefully we can see something. There's a spot up here that's mad random. I found it doing DoorDash. It was like back in the day. I did a DoorDash up on I'm trying to think of how I could get there. It's like 202. Oh, is that one? What is that? That's on the phone. That right there. Like the one is a light pole, obviously, but then there's one behind it that's not. That's a plane. That's a plane. I just like want everything to be a fucking orb. Nah, yeah, that's a plane. I don't know. It's quiet, dead night. How do I get from to 202? Oh, I could turn right here. I think I gotta go this way. It's like Glen Mills area and shit. Glen Mills or Chad's Ford. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's not too far from here either. We're gonna give it one last shot. If y'all are not here for it, I'm gonna just record it and post it on the channel later. I'll post it as a live or something, or as a short. But hopefully we can just find the shit. Let me check your comments now. Yeah, my fault, yo. Yeah, you heard about those fucking scientists that went missing, bro? And so you had the 2 in New Mexico from the same facility that went missing. Then there was like 12 others. I think right now there's a total of 14 scientists that went missing. One of them got shot right in front of their house. Who the fuck would go shoot a scientist? Somebody went up to their house, knocked on their door, and fucking shot him and killed him. And now the family is saying that it's not what is this cop doing? The family is saying that it's totally unrelated to anything like work-wise. I'm like, how? Like how? I don't know. Bro, this cop is trying to like get me to tail his ass so bad. I can tell. Y'all see that? The cop was going like 2 miles an hour. Look, now he's pulling in a Wawa. He's gonna try to come fuck with me or some shit. What is he doing? I'm gonna act like I'm going through the drive-through at KFC. I might actually have to buy something if this cop really keeps fucking with me. Oh, he just pulled into the Wawa. Did y'all see the way he just whipped into the fucking... I'm pulling over. Dog, the cop was like slowing down all crazy. He was driving like 10 miles an hour, so I had to ride his ass. Then I get in the other lane, pull into here to get into the Wawa, and he like whips across all 3 lanes and fucking whips into this parking lot. Like, boy must be bored as shit. Alright, my bad. Let me read y'all comments. There's an Air Force base in Albuquerque. I think the guy who went missing was from there. Okay, yeah. There was 2 of them. It was a guy and a girl. And they both went missing, like, not too far apart from each other. 2 blown saves isn't horrible. Yeah, 2 isn't that crazy. We went through Santa Fe. Yeah, we stayed in Santa Fe. This is when I was like a kid. So we.
You waiting on food? You waiting on food?
Oh, nah. That surprised the shit out of me. I guess they're bringing the food out to people's tables. Nashville, what up, legend? Yeah, we went Santa Fe. Santa Fe is beautiful. I love that city, bro. Well, it was like when Trump announced he was going to release the UFO files, a whole bunch of them started going missing. So now some of them, all right, there's this one, this podcast we were listening to made me think of this one. There was another one in New Mexico where they were walking through some nature trail. She's like a jet propulsionist specialist or some shit. She like studies that. She studies like propulsion systems. So if someone's working on UFOs, it's like the people that work on propulsion, rocket scientists, engineers, and these are the people that are going missing. So she's like a propulsion scientist or something. I forget her title name. She was walking through some trail in New Mexico somewhere with 2 of her friends, and they were just hiking. Her friends were walking. I guess she stopped to take some pictures. So her friends kept walking a little bit. They turned back and they seen her down there on a rock, so they just waved at her. She was like, I'll catch up with you, I'm just taking some pictures. And that was the last time they ever seen her. She just disappeared. They did a whole search, helicopters, dogs, like all the police, state police, like everybody. They did this whole search. There was not one single trace of her. She was completely gone. Then there was another, there was a couple of them that fucking left their house, but they left their phone, they left their wallet, and they just only took their gun. And the family even said that. So like one of them was a scientist, and rocket scientist, I think, and he left his house with nothing but his gun. They said that's all he had. So I'm wondering if, because they shot and killed one of them right in front of his house. I forget where that one happened, but I'm wondering if like they were like, all right, Trump's trying to release these UFO files. He needs these scientists to be alive. So what if he's setting up some shit? He sees that there are people trying to kill them. So what if they set up some shit like leave your phone so you can't be tracked, leave your wallet so you don't have any like credit cards or anything, I guess, that could track you somehow. Just leave everything at your house and just bring your gun, and then have like a meet-up point and meet them. And they said they were walking too. They didn't drive cars. They left their cars and everything, and they just walked off. So I don't know, bro. Yeah, I mean, so what? I mean, maybe Iran is involved in these UFO files. What if they are? What if these orbs that we're seeing are? Cause yo, when the drone thing, you remember the drone thing from like 2 years ago, the Jersey drone phenomenon. Right when it first happened, I forget the politician's name, but he came out and said that Iran just bought a huge like ship full of drones from China, all types of drones. I don't know if they're military or radar or whatever, but he said that Iran bought like a whole ship full of drones, and they had it parked off of the Atlantic Ocean, like off the coast of Jersey, like a few miles out. And then the news and everybody, CNN, everybody came out the next day and was like, oh, that's ridiculous, like trying to make it sound like it's totally absurd. But I was thinking, like, where the fuck would he even have gotten that idea from? So that's crazy you said that. I totally forgot. Yeah, it was a Republican. Look it up. You'll see. Yeah, he was very clear too. He was very detailed. It didn't sound like something he would have just made up on the spot. It was weird. Then the day after, everybody like made fun of him and said it was crazy. I'm like, nah, you don't just come up with some shit like that. Now I gotta, cause my inspection sticker is bad, so this cop might fuck with me for it. I don't know why he was on my ass like that. See, so cops will pull you over first and then find out a reason that they pulled you over. I've had it happen to me a bunch of times. I don't know why they fuck with me. Alright, so we gonna let's see. Hopefully this cop is fucking gone. Bro, the way he pulled into the Wawa parking lot was like, I'm gonna fucking get you, motherfucker. It was like super duper aggressive. Totally unnecessary. Dumbass lady. Why don't you just drive straight into me next time? I wonder if this shit is still open. I kind of want to get something from here if it's open. Yeah, they called him crazy, but he was, look up the video on YouTube. It was a Republican, and it was right around the beginning of the whole drone thing. And he said that Iran had just bought a ship from China with all type of high-tech drones, and it's parked off the coast of New Jersey. Like, how could he just come up with that? And then the very next day, like CNN, fake news, everybody's like, oh, that's completely absurd. Like, But then they say, well, what is it? And they said, well, we're still investigating. So they said, we don't know what it is. But what he said was completely ridiculous. So, I mean, bro, like, that's... How are you going to say he's crazy if you don't even know what the fuck it is? And where did he get that idea? Yeah, bro, I fucking hate dealing with police. They really are assholes, like, especially at night. Especially at night, they're like always looking for a reason to pull you over. I don't know if it's just me or what. They stay fucking with me, bro. I hope this shit's open. I don't know, it might not be. Oh. Damn, I just missed it by a fucking minute. By 13 minutes. I wonder if they'll let me in. You always just go to the Indian store. Yo, you ever been in this place? Nah, I ain't going in, it just closed. It's like a fucking BJ's for liquor. Yeah, that's, see, that's exactly what I thought, bro. That's exactly what I thought. Basically, I'm thinking like, yeah, they don't want to tell us what it is, because then we'll be scared as fuck when we realize that Iran has goddamn drones flying over the country. But if you consider that, that also makes sense why we're fucking them up so bad right now. That makes a whole lot of sense, bro. I really never like put those pieces together like that. Cause that video, when that dude said that, they pretty much just like shushed him off. None of the Republicans backed him up. I think Tim Burchett might have backed him up, but like they didn't really report on it that much. Yeah, they really did keep it kind of a secret. It's very strange. Did I have my fucking lights off that whole time? No way. No way I was just driving behind a cop with my lights off. Hopefully I turned them off when I was in that parking lot. Let's see if this cop's being a dick rider. Bro, the way he pulled in, he like shot across all 3 lanes. Like, alright, what do you, I know you didn't just last second decide to go in a Wawa mad aggressively. God, we're gonna go to fucking Wawa and get a soda. Probably the craziest shit I seen with the orbs was actually up here. But it's just far out of the way. That's why I never go up there. But fuck it, I'm just gonna go anyway. I'm just gonna get something to sip on. Once you get like out of this area, the cops right around here are kind of dicks because there's like a lot of drugs over here and shit. Some of these apartment complexes are like low-key a little bit sketchy. Not like North Philly or anything, but a little. I'll put this podcast up. The podcast I was listening to was talking about a story just like that where this girl went missing.
Like 13 when I first heard Stand by Eminem.
What the fuck is this?
I'd always been like, I love
dealing with these fucks. It's just when I'm by myself. Like if I have my girl in the car, they don't fuck with me. If I have a friend in the car, It's like when you're driving by yourself at night, they probably think I'm a drug addict or something. That's what I'm thinking the most. If I had someone in the car with me, they never fuck with me. And they said that was like 40 something years ago. It was like 46 years ago and they never fucking found her. Yeah, the cops around here kind of dick. Cause if you're only car on the road, they're like on your ass. That's what the problem is. You know what I gotta do? I gotta put a fucking DoorDash light on my car. I'm gonna put a DoorDash light so they stop fucking with me. I feel like cops won't pull over a DoorDash driver. That's what I gotta do. Yeah, fuck the corrupt police though, for real. Fuck a lot of the police, dog. There's like some cool cops. The problem with the cool cops is that they will back up the piece of shit cops before they have your back. Like your average cop will back up a piece of shit before they back you up. So like if a cop arrests you for some bullshit, or like has a personal thing for you and wants to fuck you over, and you try to get other cops to like help, they won't help you. You're cooked. Like they'll all have his back. I had that happen to me before. So it kind of like, I mean, it reflects bad on all of them. I don't know why they would do that. They should be like super fast to throw out the shitty cops under the bus. So then people would trust them a lot more. Yeah, thin, yep. Exactly, bro. The last spot I want to look for these orbs, it's weird because you would think you could just see them from anywhere, but it seems like when you go to certain spots, they pop out. There's one last place I'm gonna check where I seen them shits come down and shoot back up in the sky, and it was cloudy just like this. So they could still come out when it's cloudy. This sounds so crazy. I can't believe I'm even talking like this, like it's normal. But the shit I've been seeing, it all started after the drone shit. After the New Jersey drone shit, I started seeing these orbs. Other people see them too. So that's kind of weird too. It does seem like they're connected. I remember it started happening around like New Year's. Are all the stores closed? Is that shit closed? Damn, yeah, I think they're all closed. Fuck. They probably close at 10 too. Oh well. Oh well, I'm better off without it. Funny things. I'm trying to think how to get the fuck out of here. Oh, I can take this left. Like, it's this illegal left right here. I kind of want to take it. I want to make sure none of these are cops. fucking cops are clowns. Yeah, bro. Nah, exactly, Johnny. They have each other's backs, like, right or wrong. Which is fucked up, bro. I understand you guys are like in a brotherhood and all that, but it's like, bro, you don't become a cop to be like part of a brotherhood. You become a cop to protect people. Like, dude, there was this cop that pulled me over for my emission sticker. What is this John doing? Yeah, there was a cop that pulled me over for my emission sticker, and he was acting mad weird. He was like quivering and shit like that. Hold on. I'm just trying to get in front of this oil truck. The cop's hands were shivering, and he was just being weird. I was like, what am I getting pulled over for? So he walks around my car, and he's like looking at everything, like inspecting my car, and he's like, oh, your emission sticker is outdated. I'm like, well, how did you know? How could you have possibly seen that? He's like, excuse me, but that's not your business to question me. And he's like shivering and shaking. So I called the police. I called the station. I didn't want to call 911. I called the police, and I was like, yo, one of these officers out here scaring the fuck out of me. And then like 3 other cop cars pulled up. They had mad cop cars pull up. It was fucking weird, bro. I think there's like a train track or some shit. Guess not. I can see what with my naked eye. Oh, you do? Oh, that's crazy. Do you live in Delaware or fucking PA? I was doing, this is where I saw my first orb was back here, bro. I'm hoping I'm going down the right street. I think it was on Smith Bridge. There's this park on Smith Bridge. I was doing DoorDash again. I used to do DoorDash constantly, and I would do it around here because it was more money. So I'll come up 202, work all these restaurants, and I delivered food one night, and I thought I saw something in the sky. So I pulled over in this parking lot, and like just saw like 3 or 4 of these orbs just floating. Then they move around a little bit. I just sat there and was watching them. I recorded them, but my old phone's camera was garbage. I think it's down here somewhere. It is definitely on Smith Bridge. I just gotta fucking go by eye of where it is. Yeah, bro. I mean, yo, and when you have a cop like that that's like quivering, dude, he's got a gun on him. He could fucking kill you. He was like shaking and quivering, and he's giving me this weird like passive-aggressive attitude. So then it's pissing me off, where I'm giving him a little bit of an attitude. I mean, it's like, just because you're a cop, what, I'm supposed to suck your fucking dick? Were you gonna kill me if I'm mean to you or I'm rude? Oh, I offended you? What, are you gonna like fuck with me? That's how he was acting. He was acting like he just wanted to shoot me or some shit. It was fucking scary. And he was pulling me over for my emission sticker. That was the craziest part. Then he goes to his car and he comes back up to me and he's like, hey, you know you're wanted for disorderly conduct. I was like, what? Like, what are you talking about, dude? And then he like went back to his car, came back to my car, and he was like, sorry, it was something else. I must have looked up the wrong file. Like, wrong file? I'm like, what? I'm just thinking in my head, like, what the fuck is wrong with this dude? It was weird, man. Oh, you live in KOP, okay. I was just working up in KOP. We're just working on a house up there. So, you know what? I was gonna just do it. But watch, with my luck, that'll be a fucking cop right there. Yeah, you can see the orbs, bro. You can see them on the camera. So I'm hoping, like, right over here. I'm hoping this little park right here has them. I think it's right. It should be right here. Like, I'll park in the park and look around and you'll just see shit in the sky. And I was on live one time. The last time I came back into this park, it was probably like a month or two ago. And I was on live and there was someone else. It was just me and one other person. It's always like, whenever I see the orbs, it'll only be like 2 or 3 people in the live. It's weird. But I guess it's a boring live to watch if you're not there when I see them. So you're just watching me drive around at night and it's just mad pointless. Alright. I need to stretch my legs out anyway. I gotta drive all the way back to fucking Chichester. Moon is crazy. I guess they have full moon. Bro, there was nothing. That little ball is my camera. I don't know why it does that shit. Come on, orb, pop one out for me. Pop one out for me, orbs. Let me get one. It was like right over here. One of them came down, floated there for a minute, and then it shot back up in the fucking clouds. It was right here. That's just the plane. There's always private jets flying around. Little mini ones like that. So the shit happened right here. So it was like right down there. This orb came out of the cloud right here. And there was people in the live seeing this shit. It was right there. Like you couldn't see it. There was a cloud. Then it came down out of the cloud, dropped down to like here. Floated there for a minute. And then just shot back up. And then we seen another one night that went back up like slowly. There's a little something up there. That might be a star though. Let me see. I'm trying to zoom in on this thing. The camera's not catching it. Damn, they're not picking up on the camera. There's one directly above me. It's hard to hold it still when it's zoomed in that close. Do you see that shit, bro? They look like they're like emitting some kind of fume or something. It's directly above me. It's so awkward to record. Oh. It's hurting my neck. Like I gotta. It's like directly above me. Like look, here's me. I gotta look straight the fuck up to see that joint. Oh, it's gone. I moved a little bit. It just keeps putting itself in more awkward spots. Hold on. There's another plane. Maybe it's an Iranian drone. It's a Chinese drone being sent by Iran. That drone shit was weird as fuck though. This joint is like breaking my neck trying to see it. It looks like it keeps moving. Bro. I don't know, man. I'm breaking my fucking neck trying to see that joint. I'm about to just get out of here. There's like these little girls walking across the parking lot. They probably think I'm a fucking creep or something. It's too dry tonight, man. That one joint, I don't know. That shit did look kind of crazy, though. I didn't realize there was people parked up there that whole time. Let me see. Matter of fact, I might be able to get a better view from my car. But it was like directly above me. I had to break my neck. Then I get myself in a different position and it moves in like an even more awkward fucking position. Maybe out of the sunroof. Let me see. Oh, it still keeps going in the weirdest spot. Alright, let me see. I feel like it's moving, like it moves a little bit into a more awkward spot every time. It's like it really doesn't want to be recorded. It's just so weird. Let me see. I can't even hold my phone. It's just so weird. I can't really explain it. It's like, it's directly above me, so I'll aim up and try to record it, and then it moves back, so I have to like bend backwards, hold the phone backwards, and then I'll try to move in a different spot, and you can't see it moving, but it's like in a different spot every time I try to fucking look at it. But it was that little John that I just showed you though. It's just not showing. Oh, there it is. Is that it? And it disappears when I zoom in too close. It's like if you zoom in too close, you can't see it, and if you don't zoom in enough, you can't see it either. That's That's a plane passing over. That's not though. That's not the plane. That's the plane flying right past it. Ugh. It's just fucking annoying. Fuck it. Fuck it. That John doesn't want me to record it. You seen it for like a quick second though. At least you got to see it. It just keeps popping in and out of the clouds. It's too goddamn hard to find. Yeah, it's weird. I mean, when I first that first time I just showed it, I zoomed in real close and it worked. This time when I'm zooming in too close, you can't see it. It's weird. Alright, how the fuck do I get back? I guess I gotta go to 202. Bro. Yeah, I guess I'll just go to 202. I don't know. Well, how do I get to 322 from here? That's where I want to go. Yeah, if you look back at the other channel, there was another shit I recorded. How can I get this one? There was another shit I recorded, bro. I recorded like there was this live stream that overlooked the beach, and it was night vision, and it overlooked the beach somewhere in Jersey. And during the drone shit, it was live like the whole time, and then it shut down randomly. Now it's gone. You can't find it. But it was called Orb Watchers. It was a YouTube page. It was a live stream, just all 24/7. And these drones will pop out at night, and sometimes you had to be there at like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning when they came out the most. And after 3, bro, there would be like a fucking ton of them. So it makes me want to go out and like go out real late, but I always end up passing out. There'll probably be nobody to watch. But dude, these things, I have it. I have the video. If you look at my page, I recorded like the whole live stream, and you could look, dog. Some of the things that were flying around were insane. So if you go on my video section and look at like, I think it's called Orb Watchers, Orb Watcher Highlights, because that was the name of the channel, the stream, Orb Watchers. Yeah, watch that shit on the channel, bro. That shit was fucking crazy. I got a few other joints where I recorded them myself too. Yeah, bro. Nah, I want you guys to see that shit. I'll come back out. Maybe what I'll do next time, I'll come out. I almost feel like this happened before in Salem. When I go out there and wait for them, they don't show up. But if I wait for it to get dark and then I go there, then that's when I see them. So maybe I gotta do it different. I can't go, I gotta pull up a little later. Like bro, the first time I seen them was by accident. I was driving around Salem just doing like a tour of the city. I was doing like just getting footage of the hood and shit like that. And I just see something. And on the way back, I just pulled over at that boat dock I was at earlier. I think you were here. I pulled at that boat dock just to like smoke a cigarette and stretch my legs out before I started driving. And just totally random, bro. Pulled in that boat dock and they were there. Where do I go from here? Can I go that way? It says do not enter. But yeah, I just pulled in this parking lot. It was like, it was a parking lot of a boat dock. It was overlooking some water. And I just pulled over. I was on a live stream. We were just talking to the chat, people on the chat. And they saw it first. People were looking at, it's on the page too. It's on one of my lives. I gotta repost that. I gotta repost it because it was a long live. You probably, like for real, it's like a 3-hour live. You'd have to like watch the whole shit. But I think I clipped out the good parts. But you'll see, bro, it was 2 of them. They were floating totally still. They formed, there was No, there was 3 of them. They formed like this triangle. Then there was 2 things floating on the water. It looked like 2 boats. So it was 5 of them all together. Then the top 2 of them just started moving, and they like passed over each other. As they were passing over each other, they lit up like balls of fire, bro. And then they opened up like hollow in the middle. It looked like a portal. You gotta see it. I can't believe I fucking saw it. I can't believe I recorded it while I was live with people watching. I was still like, dog, that shit fucked my head up so much. Yeah, I did. Now, if you go on my channel, you'll see a couple of them I clipped up. So you'll be able to find them. Yeah, the thing with GPS is like, if I pull up the map, then it freezes the live up. So I'm just like, fuck it. I'm just sending it. I'm just sending it. Oh, here we go. I'm just like, I know this area a little bit. Oh, what the fuck? Not enough though. I think we're straight. Oh, what's up, Helen? Helen, I ain't gonna lie, you didn't miss shit. We did see, like, we just saw this tiny little ball in the sky that was just floating there, but it kept like disappearing and shit. It was hard. The camera wasn't catching it. The camera caught it for like a second though. Not a second, like for a few minutes we were sitting there watching it. But it was just like one by itself, just sitting still. It wasn't like super bright. But it could have even been a star, honestly, but it was just sitting there by itself. It looked like the other orbs we seen. So yeah. Sorry to keep you up all night, girl. I was hoping. I think the clouds and the weather fucked it up. Yeah, it was a Lone Ranger, yeah. I want to try one of these nights, one of these nights I want to try fucking, I'm going out late, like 3 a.m., something like that. Just pop my head out and see what's going on. Maybe I could, maybe I'll do it tonight. I could just go down to like the river, down, like the park at Marcus Hook or some shit. We are, I don't know exactly what town this is, but we're like headed back towards Chester area. So I think I gave up. I gave up for the night. I'm gonna try to find something tomorrow night though. Oh yeah, that's right. Let me see if I can stay awake, then I will. But I don't know if I'll be able to do that. We'll see. But yo, you would have loved this live. I wish they would open it back up. It was called Orb Watchers. And there was like barely anybody would watch this shit. It was a 24/7 live stream of the shore in Seaside Heights, New Jersey. That was weird. Just like the car, some lights in my car just lit up randomly. It was a live stream that overlooked the shore, and every night you would go up at like 2, 3 in the morning, and it would be a light show. Matter of fact, have you ever seen a video on my page, Helen? The Orb Watchers, it's like the live stream I recorded. If you haven't watched it, go watch that. It's fucking amazing. I used to just leave the live on like when I went to sleep, because you hear the ocean like and shit. news for Hamilton, New Jersey. No, what happened? Don't tell me it was another shooter. You guys hear about the shooting in Seattle? There was like an active shooter. I don't think they still caught him. And they won't release his description. Why the fuck do they keep doing shit like this? There will be a big ass shooting. The shooter will be on the loose, on the run, and they won't release his description. So this person could be standing next to you in the store and you have no idea. Because they won't tell you who it is. They just did the same thing over in Wilmington. It's fucking insane. Why on earth would you not release the description of a shooter on the loose? Wouldn't you want everybody looking for him? 800,000. Wait, how? Like in cash or what? You know, speaking of which, do you remember the story of like a year ago or maybe a little more? Those two guys stuck up the AutoZone in Chester, or they robbed a Brinks truck for 800,000 exactly. Actually, so that's kind of weird. They robbed the Brinks truck for 800,000 and got away, and then like nothing ever was reported on them after that. Look at this dude riding an oil trucker's ass. Like obviously the oil truck is not gonna be going fast. Dude is riding all up on his meats. Like, homie, you're not getting around it, just accept. Embezzlement. I'm just wondering if it had anything to do with that shit. Probably not, but I mean, it's kind of like specific, 800K in cash. Kind of crazy. False tips. Maybe. But I don't know. I just feel like for the public, yeah, I guess I don't know. Oh shit. I do think it's very strange though. Oh, this dude gets pissed when you pull in a parking lot, I forgot. I was in this parking lot on live for a minute one night and he, like late night, he kicks you the fuck out. He said there was people like dealing drugs or some shit, so they stopped letting people hang out here. I'm about to wrap this shit up though. We about to get back to the hood, get back to the neighborhood. I don't want to show people my exact block. I don't really care. People pretty much know where I live at anyway at this point. Yeah, no, I'm saying I think the same thing, bro. Like, I don't know. Yeah, you just think of, I mean, that's definitely an option. That's definitely a possibility. Because I'm trying to think, I can't think of any great ones. All right, Vic, you too, brother. Have a good night, man. We'll have a better Phillies game next time. We'll win the next one, buddy. Bro, there's another cop behind me. Like, this is out of control. I'm in a whole nother town. Alright, I'm pulling over. I'm getting off this live, y'all. I'm gonna try to find some orbs tomorrow, bro. We're gonna find some. And yeah, we're gonna find some. We're gonna hold it down tomorrow. So yeah, for sure though, for sure. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I'll be back on.